Are we live? So many things you have to do when you do the restream stuff, sorry.
Set of entries were shut down. They could not get into the site. Like they had no
how do you
power.
pivot?
Exactly.
How do you like come up with those like
Hold
last
on.
second plans when things don't go your way the first time around? You always got to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. So well spoken there. But for more on Furia though, let's actually send it over to Elizabeth, who's got Khalil standing by with his thoughts.
Khalil, can I have a quick word with you?
No, you can't.
All right.
Oh, my camera's not working.
How is Furia going to turn things around?
Como é que a Fúria vai virar esse jogo hoje?
Is that like better for me? It's better for me, and I don't care how I look on stream, so I'm here. You know that I'm here. The lighting isn't good from this point because it's coming from above, but I don't give a shit.
For it, and that's what we were bringing.
Yeah, it's muddy, man. It's muddy, man.
Hey, they're gonna.
Hold on 1 second. Canada Man wanted me to watch this. Should I watch when? I'll watch it when there's more people here. Shall I? Just embarrass him even more. Yeah, today we've got Furia versus G2. I'll do the map veto now, shall I? That makes sense. G2 have banned Sunset. I think they might be banning Sunset. Furia have also been banning their opponent's maps, so they're not going to ban Sunset because that would make no sense. Ban two different things. If you're playing G2, what would you ban? If you're playing G2, what would you ban? Probably, I mean, you're Furia, so you ban all maps, so let's say Icebox. Let's say G2 pick, what are we thinking? Lotus, sure. Well, there could be something else. I mean, their split's been pretty bad. Their Breeze, they've lost twice. Maybe they'll pick Split here, actually. Although G2 lost on Split, didn't they? Yeah, let's just say they stick with Lotus. Furia pick. That's the thing with the Americas teams. The Americas teams are very, very... they're very samey in terms of comps. They're very meta teams, I think, in Americas. I don't know necessarily why that is. I think the reason is probably because the South American teams just tend to just roll with whatever's meta. Like, they don't come up with their own stuff. They're more about just kind of like going with whatever's meta, apart from Loud. Which I always think is a bit of a red flag. How am I feeling today? I feel better. But yeah, banger vid today. You know what? I enjoyed making the video today. I actually enjoyed making the video today. I did think I was a little harsh on one point when I watched it back, like after I'd made the video and I was rewatching it. I was like, there was the moment where I said that Ethan flashed through the smoke for Demon 1. I'm actually not 100% sure whether he flashed through the smoke for Demon 1 or whether he flashed back towards short. Either way, it wasn't a very good flash. Like, it wasn't very good. But I just wasn't sure which one it was. And I might have criticized him for sending a flash when he knew no one was there, when maybe he didn't. But other than that, all of the criticism that elsewise that I saw still stands, and it was shit. And yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any team do that, right? And it doesn't make any sense. It's like how you would see a team play if like you had to shift walk everywhere. Like if you had to shift walk everywhere, that's how they played. VLR loved it? What? Did it get posted on VLR? Any VLR girl here got downvoted 42? Oh, here we go. I mean, the missing lineups was good. It was this bad though. Like, you know, and I'm not saying that they're bad, but it was that bad. Like that was like a 0 out of 10 performance. Like it was a 0 out of 10, which you often don't see as 0 out of 10, but that's what it was. Anyway, Furia. Let's just say that they pick fucking... I don't know. They're bad at everything. Let's just say that they pick Ascent. G2 ban... Split. Furia ban... Actually, no, they won't ban Split. Even though their Split was pretty bad, G2. Furia's Split might be worse. Somehow. What is there? Breeze. They won't ban Breeze, and they... Although maybe they will. What's the other map? I don't even... Bind's the other map. They won't ban Bind. You'll ban Split and we'll play Bind. Okay. There we go.
Today, we have to see a new and reformed Icy, like Josh RT was trying to sell us today.
How's the volume of
we're
that?
We're yet to see a positive map from Icy in VCT Americas, but the talk of the town was this guy. He was playing great in challengers. He's been demolishing in scrims, allegedly. This is the match.
They already did map veto? What was it?
I do bits work yet.
Oh,
I hate
We
super
got
chat.
only a couple seconds left. So you're saying
Furia
you
ban
aren't feeling good
Split?
for Furia here?
G2 ban Sunset. Furia pick Lotus. G2 pick Icebox.
To win, but I think there's more of a chance.
Furia ban Ascent.
Okay, so you think it'll be a 2-0
G2 ban
G2
Bind.
then?
Breeze remains. I mean, I was kind of in the
This game is
right church, wrong pew, or whatever they say. Right pew, wrong church. I don't know. Either way, there it is.
It's 2-1.
Who is that
for
with the
G2.
bits?
G2 is going to win 2-1, but it's going to be
The bits
close.
do work.
Okay.
You got a little echoey bits.
And Icy's going to
It's
play
gonna
Jedi.
be-
Kano with
They're-
500
G2
bits.
had time to talk about it.
500
They're
bits to
good.
just see
All
that.
right,
An
well,
elevate
you
with
got
a
the
raid.
best
Still
here.
don't have a
They're
raid
conflicted
fucking
with their
thing. I always
emotions,
forget.
But folks, it's Super Week.
So
So let's get
elevated.
this show
Good to have
started,
you,
shall
buddy.
we?
Stream super loud. It's always difficult because the different regions have different volumes, it seems. And then the casters have different to the desk. But it can be tough. It can be tough being a stream. You know, these are the things that are bad for me. Oh yeah, the Talon game. So, I only caught the end of Genji Zeta this morning. I had a long sleep. And so didn't catch any of the Talon game, but saw that they beat T1.
Team. We scrim them sometimes,
Who are
so
T1?
I kind of understand like what
Who
their
are
strengths
they?
and weaknesses are, and when they're feeling
I have
good as a
no
team, like,
idea.
they can be deadly.
A G2 é um time muito bom. Tem jogadores que tem muita mira lá.
Do I
Jogadores
see
muito
Pansies tweet on co-streaming? Of why anyone, why would you be a caster when you could be a co-streamer?
Eles jogam, dá pra se preparar bem contra eles. O jogador perigoso deles é o Leaf. É um jogador muito agressivo. Ele tem
I
muita
mean,
mira.
Isn't that a kind of different skill
É
set?
um jogador que
I
a gente
don't
tem
know.
que se preocupar um pouco, porque se ele entrar no jogo ele pode acabar carregando.
I think it just comes down to their minor details. And NZR was leading it, who's like the newest guy on the team. So it seems like he's trying to bring in that structure.
I think maybe it
they can figure
talks
out
about like
things,
what
they'll
is the nature of
be really
esports.
solid.
I think it's
I
a
would say
more
it's
of
kinda
a
similar to us. Should be.
it's an interesting kind of lens into the world of like, if co-streaming is so popular, should casting reflect what co-streaming is telling you about what esports broadcast should be? That they should be a lot more casual, that they should be, you know, not nearly as professional, kind of more in the sense of like Ludwig Tarek, you know, where they just had a bunch of people casting kind of, you know, on you know, sofas together, right? They were just like lounging around, just like, you know. Is that a better broadcast than, you know, the kind of, hey, we're trying to be sports? Now, I understand why esports wanted to do that at the start, because you want to seem legitimate, right? Like, you want to be respected, so you you know, if it was just a bunch of people sitting around, lounging around, like talking over the game, everyone would be like, what the fuck is this, right? It wouldn't look very respectable. But is that where we are with esports now? You know? Should it just, is that what it should be? Is that what people prefer, and is that what it should be? Or does the current model work well, where you have the professional side kind of broadcasting the game, and co-streamers are just kind of the addition onto that? You know, and it kind of, they can chime in with them, something that they kind of want. I think, you know, we live in a parasocial world. Also, G2 signed FNS as a co-streamer. If anyone cares, probably not. I don't know why you would.
Against G2, that is going to be the question on all of our minds here, as you see Valen and the rest of the team on the other side of the stage getting prepped and ready to go. Something that caught my interest when we were getting ready.
You know, I think the thing that you got to understand is like what, like at the end of the day, it is entertainment, right? And
that he feels like he has
like that's the thing. It's like Leo was saying when he went on Plat Chat that one time and said like, you know, people kept saying like, oh, lock-in, it was hard on the players, right? You fly out to Brazil to lose one game and go home, and it's like, yeah, but who gives a shit?
Sometimes you just forget it. Don't believe your
right,
game
like,
plan, throw it out the window.
it's not for you. It's not about the players.
Yeah, I guess
But then your game plan is throwing it out the window and you believe in
It's about having people watch it.
Whoa. That's layers. I wasn't ready for that.
That's so.
Someone tell G2 about that. Get in the comms quick. Let them know.
But that is an interesting debate, isn't it? Like,
This is a
should
really important game.
what would a VCT broadcast look like if it was super casual? Like if it was, you know, fucking Tarek and friends hosting a little.
I think that is true to an extent. But
because here's the thing, I think even if the actual casting of the game and the actual like broadcast of when the game is on, even if that is professional, I think that the stuff around it, right, the stuff like the interviews, the player interviews, and the like the production elements before and post match would be greatly improved if they were way more casual, right? These little like interviews of like, oh, they're coming in, they ask one question and it's like, oh, are you feeling good today? Yes. That shit, right? That's the opposite of what you should be doing. You should be more casual.
Both teams cannot,
you know, you should be going more casual into the like, you know,
it's very easy
just getting fucking, and they have done it to an extent, but like, there are like moments where you can see they're doing that kind of, but I think really leaning into just like,
but let's see what we get with the agent select.
I think both these teams have been running just about the same meta comps, all things considered. Do you think continuing to look into that mental game a bit, because we are starting on Lotus, the most lopsided map in terms of side selection? If you're coming in here on defense early, you better be prepared.
Like if I was VCT, hey also thanks for the 8 months. Thank you. If I was running a VCT broadcast, one thing I would do that I think would be beneficial for everyone would be I would get someone like, let's say I'm VCT Americas, I would get someone like Sideshow and put Bren on it as well if you want, and pay them and have them sit down and do a, I know obviously they do Plat Chat already, but for VCT Americas, have them go down, sit down with like players from either different teams or, you know, whoever, right? Bring in like 2 players from either the same team, different teams, whatever, and just chat the shit, right? And have it very, very chill, and just have it like a full-on conversation dialogue between the players. Get them to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. Let them talk about it. Could be meta, could be maps, could be their opponents, could be who they think is good, as casual as you like, and then just take clips from that, whatever the most interesting clips are of your 30-minute discussion, take clips from it and put it on the broadcast, right? And have it be a full podcast that people can listen to on Spotify or whatever, or have it on YouTube, the whole thing, if you know, for the more dedicated people to watch it all if they want to, and just have a full 30 minutes, little segments in the broadcast, like, oh, here's what, you know, Valen said, you know, whilst we were doing this podcast, here's something that Valen said about that game against Furia. right? Here's some deeper thoughts from Van about Furia. We play a little segment.
Also, I can't help it. I did put 2 and 2. Lisa Nagaib, Trent, hair, it all fits.
And for the more dedicated people, they watch the whole thing. For the more casual people, you just show them the little interesting clips that are relevant to the, you know, to whatever's going on. Right?
I mean, that's kind of true.
And you do that every week.
When you're follically challenged like me, guys, you know, it's just the way life rolls. You know?
Right? And it doesn't have to be Sideshow and Brent, because obviously they already have Plat Chat. I mean, but at this point, if you're VCT Americas, I mean, they've already, I mean, Kurt works on the broadcast as well. They hire most of the people on Plat Chat. Like, fucking incorporate it in there. You know, like, ask Plat Chat to just like, hey, can we air some of your clips, right? And we'll help you get the players on Plat Chat, right? For quick segments. You want a quick segment with a player on Plat Chat? Do it, right? And when we'll do it on, and we'll have it on the broadcast. Like, you know, these kind of things seem to make sense to me. Anyway, hey Ursa, thanks for the 8 months. Is that IVI Aka? Ivilaka? Ivlaka? I don't know how you would say that. Is it just like 2 brackets, a V? Aka? Don't know, but thanks for the prime. Eskimo, thanks for the 5 months as well. Who would actually be interested in something like that? But the thing is, you don't need a lot of people to even watch the actual thing itself, because you're just doing it for little clips for the broadcast anyway, right? You're just doing it for little clips on the broadcast all the time, right? It's giving you discussion points throughout the week. If a player says like, you know, oh, I don't think this team's very good. Oh, is this team very good? There's your broadcast topic, right? You get people to react to that. Okay. Anyway, what have we got? Just normal comps, classic Americas, fucking mirror match central. Nice nade.
Actually rebounds back into the doorway. Meanwhile, the whole of B has been taken. Somehow, Leaf survives, doesn't get punished, and G2 have taken.
Do they know that Leaf is there? I'm not. Do they know Leaf is there? I don't know.
Still at a player disadvantage. We'll see how this one gets played. But double snake bites for Jonah P is going to be looking to most likely play those lineups from afar. Leave. Tapping away, eventually getting the job
Got
done.
there eventually. 4v4. Oh my goodness.
We won't talk about it. We won't mention it. We definitely won't clip it. I'm sure nobody will. But Furia are cleaning up these stragglers. Still.
Oh.
Setting up for the paranoia. Didn't think anyone would be in that post-plant position.
John's playing for lineups as well. He's got 2 snake bites.
We're not talking ethically sourced. This has got E. coli in a pond water already. Haunt onto 2.
He's on it.
Sticking to the fuse. MW's got this one fully locked up. Furia with their pistol round. Earned and gained. I mean, that is a scrappy.
Bro.
Scrappy, man. It's scrappy. We see a missed nade at the beginning, allowing.
Why don't we have this on the fucking spike? You know the thing that would kill them like instantly? You know that little 2 snake bites that you've bought to play for fucking lineups? Why is your orb here? Bro. Hello? Hello? Hello?
On the pistol round. I think this game really is going to be.
Oh, why is it here?
Oh yeah, I'm taking the jacket off. There's going to be enough mistakes from both teams, you would imagine, for individuals
Unbelievable.
to come alive and make the difference. Maybe shine. Look at it. I mean, just a level of unawareness there from MW. Not expecting.
Unbelievable.
Could be so fast onto that angle.
God, it's gonna be shit. Right, here's a question for you all as well whilst this game's going on, because I need to make my mind up before the other game starts. Or can I not change my mind anyway?
You don't know where Havoc is.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pick C9 over 100 Thieves, but can you change it after the fact? I'm not sure. Kano with 100 bits.
Another mirror match. Another lineup Larry. Another boring America's game. I think we should start randomizing agents on every map.
Randomizing agents on every map.
Going round the world in order to achieve it, but all down to Jonah P. With only a bulldog.
I think there should be a you must play clause. You must play this agent. Spin a wheel, and it says you must play this agent. Build a comp around it. And it's always
I don't think there's going to be any holes here for Jonah P to exploit. And it is going in the picks it up. Yeah. It's good to see Havoc off. You know, hitting the ground running.
TMV try not to complain. Look, I didn't realize that many blind people were in my chat, but apparently they are. So
struggled, I think, to get his footing, get his bearings at tier 1. He's towards the bottom of all of the players in the league, just ranked
Hopping
by
off the
stats.
100 Thieves train.
And you can see it in his games. He just kind of sometimes gets a bit flustered. So getting him online early, get that confidence into the guy. And maybe
Agent bans will be here one day, but it'll be a while. How many agents do you have to... What? How many agents were in... Did League always have agent bans? Or like, how many in each, like, role were there before they did bans?
Damage exchanged here, but this will be a good chance here for Furia on their bonus. They get some form of conversion online here on the defensive side as well of Lotus, which we know to be, the weaker side of the map.
They always have.
Starting off here, typically, we'll often say, maybe 4 or 5 rounds is a good half for some teams.
Leaves gonna get pressured here, pushed out by the Paranoia and Prowler combination, but Noxua cannot overstep this. Meanwhile, if they go towards A, you take a look at what's going on over on...
I mean, I'm wondering honestly how Riot will keep making agents.
That is a nice Paranoia reclear though. So
Then again, are most League agents at this point just like bad reskins of old ideas?
I don't like that positioning from Noxua. I think he's just trying to get value out of lighter weaponry.
Okay. Chased all the way down.
It's got some pace on it.
It really does, yeah.
MW has backed off in the midst of all of this.
And that was the danger. He's holding close with that judge. And now holding a position in tree. Locked to the corner, close here. He's got a lot to worry about. But now they hit that judge. Decay damage was kicking in for about a moment. It is traded. A-site should be theirs. Themselves into hit. Khalil might be going for a bit of a hero play as well. He is doubled up side by side with Harak. Now time running short, but at least with that plan, it is into the post, swinging out wide. No way.
Ooh, did they line up for Trent as well? That could have been very, very bad for them.
How did Trent get that?
That's insanity.
Okay, they're gonna win by the skin of their teeth here, G2. Look how low Leaf and Trent are. I just played a ranked game on Lotus. We lost.
But the players,
they had a very good chamber player who was a level 29 diamond, which was a bit sus.
Taking care of the first wave of things, which is Leaf. Dodging the siege now, doubled up now. Trent taking first contact. Now he was low, but nails it in the end. So 2 players surviving, keeping 2 rifles into the mix, overcoming that obstacle that was the bonus round.
Take a look at the replay here. This positioning, not a great one in my opinion from Noxua. He'd already given away that he was playing close. It's those double kills from Trent, I should say, that really turned around, I think. Here it is. Oh, the Furia players just end up lining up on top of each other. With 2 players surviving, like you said, Brent, G2 have got a pretty decent buy heading into this, and with 1 orb, Trent gets Nightfall online. So
okay, the full light shields. Still no outlaw bias.
Tried to hold them off, and Havoc is not going to be able to hold on against this, but he's in a really advanced
position, man. I mean, he's just willing to take that fight straight
our
to
Killjoy is just straight fighting. He's heard them all rotating. We have no turret here either, so this lurk should be good.
To the seaside, but plan will go down for Trent. That will give him his ult.
Missed the snake bite. Jesus, Furia aren't very good.
The new kind of default meta
but they do stuff that, like, surely they've been on teams where you don't make that stupid of a decision.
They still have options to fall back.
Now you're going to see the waves of this util emanating out for G2. Nightfall will be the first one to really push them back and away, and that is 4 connections. Higher and higher in pitch. It's a deafening blanket that's going to be laid out onto them. The Paranoia also just send flying just in case. And at this point, has to be given up by Fury. They realize it. They
just go for the save instead. Wow, imagine losing a round because our fucking Killjoy is just swinging out C on his own.
Getting off to a hot start, getting some of those eco kills. I mean, he's just tossed that one away. There's no other way of putting it. It's not that he, took a risky idea.
Who's been on a good team of Furia?
Failed the execution. He's just in a
I mean, Furia at the start of last year won that bet.
We see some teams put an alarm bot there or try to put a turret
Also
in
was on left.
who were
just setting up like a crossfire.
Okay for the start of last year.
Away from the cover here. If G2 go for any kind of 3 players up to 5 player attack side default towards Mount, he is stuffed. You can't afford to be losing your Killjoy that early. So got to address that one.
Looks like a bit of a brawl occurring now.
Full fight on A.
Now as the barriers
The
drop,
key to any Lotus game. We missed a haunt, I think, here for G2. Either that, they were, I guess, going for the blast spec play.
Stricken off the record.
So it was like here. So I guess they're just going for the super aggro plays.
Would identify anybody trying to push aggressively from the defenders towards rubble. So it just gives Icy all of that space and freedom to know that he's not being pushed. And he can focus on hitting the Furia players who are themselves going to be running away. Here. It's prompted a bit of aggression from Havoc again, who this time is using information that there were attackers towards rubble, so he knows it's a little safer to go and break that turret. Finding value without being punished.
Would it be a useful ability? Remember the old Yoru footsteps? What if it was a gun sound?
As soon as they get our first kill, now starting to make
What if you could fake a gun
50
sound?
seconds on the mark, but they've got different ideas about this. The spike, it's nowhere near A. They're making it feel like it's A pressure, trying to pull those rotations. The horn doesn't get broken.
No.
Around information here for Furia. Now they can really afford to float Havoc back to a different direction. He's going to be looking to lock down B.
That Prowler as well, also finding nothing, and G2 know it.
But what if you could like have a map and place where the gun sound was coming from? What if it was like a map and you could choose where it was shooting from?
Great idea that they can re-hit A into 2.
Look down here. Horns into the back had to be broken, and also just looking in completely the wrong direction. Even hearing their footsteps here. Tap tap with the rifles. Who will win this duel?
Yeah, you got like a Brim iPad.
And with that being said, only 2
Gonna
left
save
now
again?
for
I
Furia.
mean, you should.
Looks very unlikely to end up winning
9
this
HP?
one.
I mean, MW can't even save. You got a kill.
Furia. MW trapped down to the Lotus.
Okay, I
no
see.
Exit strategy in his mind. He is really just stuck there.
MW got dropped down to 9 HP at the start of the round by Icy spamming. And he's going to get cleaned up last of all. This is a disastrous beginning for Furia.
What if it could destroy doors as well?
They've just now been cascaded backwards over and over. Look at all of this. Yeah. All of that damage done. Great mid-round calling as well from G2. But now their ult cycle's starting to come online. Icy got a showstopper up there with a couple of post-plant kills. Leafs one away from having a lockdown to be able to use. And yeah, Furia are starting to get
What
some
if
of
Riot
that.
added Riot
It always
Shield?
favors the attack side, in my opinion, these kind of setups, because you just have
Yeah,
more freedom
why not?
to pick and choose your timing.
This was Furia's pick on Lotus. Oh, Rascal X, thanks for the 50 bits.
G2 has been wholly unimpressive, but man, Furia makes them look decent.
Yeah, the NRG problem.
Maybe you can just take a shot and back away there, but
It's just that Furia are offering too many opportunities for G2 to create 3 versus 1 scenarios around the map.
and it is such a standard game plan being called by Valen. I mean, you get that first advantage, either kill or what, some space, and then they just take these pauses. They wait for Furia to make the next move.
A Riot Shield would be kind of dope.
Haunt.
I'm in for a Riot Shield. So they haunt behind their own wall, they then drop the wall, and then fight, die.
Straight into MW.
So they give themselves kind of like
Pause in the round. You bait something out of the defenders, they're on an eco.
no good info at least.
Take the initiative. And G2 punish. There's an ultimate
Does
use,
T1
but like I
beat
said,
Zeta?
there's more coming online. About to get his.
I would
Jonah's
say
one away.
yes.
Jonah can either hunt for the
AJM994.
mind if he dies,
Does
they've got
T1 beat
crazy
Zeta?
economy.
Is
Jonah's
that a
up to
poll?
7.7
Is that a
K.
poll in the chat? I don't know.
What are you going to do with the rest?
Yeah, flush with cash.
I would say
Put it in the pension pot.
Exactly, 401k type beat. All right, he falls. Hello, Conan. Looking real nice.
Furia or Koi? Ooh. I think on average Furia would win, but I think on their best day Koi would win.
Big advantage being led here by G2 on the attack side of Lotus. As a reminder,
Come on, come on, two.
side for them, but being able to get together that.
How do we feel about an agent with a shield that can also flash people if they look at it?
From Khalil's perspective, you got to say that does look like a phenomenal pick.
I mean,
from Icy. He just flies around the corner.
I don't know.
This is a must-win round for Furia.
I don't know what
Just
Blitz
trying to
is.
get their feet
It's not like a
underneath them.
fucking
They have big ultimates, but if they lose the round, their economy is going to
6
spiral out of
Siege
control.
agent or something?
They've put an enormous emphasis on winning the rubble fight.
That's 4 players. I mean, Valen's heard all that noise being called. Havoc, you are so deep right now. You are definitely going to be caught if he's not careful. Has to pop an Nanoswarm very, very...
He just has no idea what he's doing, does he really?
Locked him out of position here. It's a lockdown for a lockdown now, but
And that's
they're
gonna
not
get
shying away
broken.
from the fight, not whatsoever, to seize and nade. All into the corner here, swinging round to the side. The lockdown eventually broken here. In Fury, they have to back away and respect the boundaries of this. Lines of scrimmage.
Why are we pushing this if we're ulting that? I mean, Icy gets out, that's good. Icy should be the fucking little bait holder for now for Jonah's pit. Just be the little, just be the little drone in here on 10 HP.
And push out towards the spawn.
Just let Jonah focus on the one way.
4 players up, just seeing if they can do anything at all. But with the murky depths of the pit, lay it down onto the side. It comes down to RNG. It comes down to spam. You just got to hope and pray. That you
Save
get
again.
Another
and
save.
you got to back away. You got to save again.
Another save on C.
Sideshow's so done with Fury.
And his kills.
These are devastating.
Yeah, devastating indeed.
Furia's going to get 2,900 from this in terms of their, credit for losing the round. But some of these players, you look at MW who bought up. If they're not able to save rifles, then they're not going to be in a good spot again. So Leaf, he's going to keep going, but I don't think he's got the time to deny this.
Hopping around.
And that's important that Furia got away with 2. That's just going to
Why
give
is
them a bit of
Brenshaw doing the bum games?
something at least to work
When they known for that in Overwatch, I kind of think that they should be on these kind of games. Get them back to where they belong. You know, get them on these shit games.
Forced to take attack timeout to reassess what's going on and just to cast your memory.
So unfortunately, again, Americas, they fucking scammed me into having the second game be the better game. Secret versus DFM. Oof, that's not worth a watch, is it? That's probably not worth getting up for. GE Paper Rex could be interesting, I suppose. See Paper Rex again. Then tomorrow, do I even want? I mean, there is no Pacific after that, so I guess I have to watch these fucking shit games again. God, that's rough. Wednesday, I will maybe watch the start of this, but other than that, I won't be there.
This is my problem with Furia. They offer too many opportunities to their opponents, and especially here.
So they've won Pistol second, and then they've lost 5 in a row. Rough.
Most teams try to minimize the amount of
We got Fnatic Foot. I mean, that's a pretty good game.
Opportunities that you have, and Furia at the moment they're just a bit behind the other team.
When's the next patch? Is it this week or is it the week after?
I mean, it's getting to the point in Lotus with the life cycle of maps. The kind of macro, how you play the map on the attack side, it's not a
NRG MIBR should be good because both teams are shit.
Leaning more to fighting over towards Mound
10 days.
It's because when you try and opt into this rubble fight here, G2 can wait it out.
Yeah, Clove is in pro play. I'm hoping someone picks Clove at least sometime soon. I thought we might get a Clove pick, but unfortunately, I don't know. Will we? You tell me.
There were some teams in Madrid doing
So they go for the big A fight.
But you see Furia.
Ooh, just a little bit short on that. Oh no, he did get the alarm bar.
So that means that the Viper's not on the other side of the map to be able to do stuff.
She didn't get a kill with the ult.
Yeah, I mean, 1-for-1 with Conan's follow-up.
What's going on?
And Conan just sprints in. I think Conan had a rifle there as well, so... Looks
What
like
are you
Nosra doesn't
doing?
wanna take the
I
risk
mean,
of
what are
it.
you doing?
Chasing his kills down, but
Being generous to Furia, they've taken the time out to worry about the next round, probably, when rifles are back online, but...
Jesus, I mean, that's confidence. I would say, what are you doing, Jonah, as well? What the fuck are you doing?
Defensive teams, they don't opt into that rubble fight at the beginning too much anymore because they realize it doesn't favor them. Even if you're overextended like that, just you know that they're just locked into that.
I mean, once you're past this point, what are you doing? It's like watching my fucking friends play. It's like watching. It's literally like watching my friends. I mean, this did just happen. Well, we're in a fucking 5v3, and we got 2 people up here, and I'm telling them like, guys, chill. 5v3, get ready to retreat. Like, fucking get in a place you can get out. And they're like, nah, we're good. And they're fucking up here and both die. We lose the round.
With something here in the next. Otherwise, devastating amount of momentum being built.
How does he fucking ult this? How does he ult? No.
One of the problems is that they're committing into that when there's 3 players in a lobby.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of default where there's a lot of,
Yeah, we'll watch the Throw City video. I'm still tilted from ranked? No. No, me?
One player B, one player A, and maybe
I'm in a good mood today. I feel better. Still a little bit ill.
So, what have they got to work with here, Furia? A pit?
But my head hasn't hurt as
He's
much.
jiggling the corner.
So they're doing the same fucking setup every time, even though this just got destroyed by a Nanostorm last round.
Nanostorm, I think, and it broke the alarm bot in the pit. So now Conan's going to have to be a bit more aggressive in that angle. Still, it does give them a bit of peace of mind here on their defense side, and it can mean that they can, move a couple of more of the pieces, the players around the map over towards A and B.
Yeah, I like the fact that Furia are anticipating something towards B here. Havoc looking to play off the turret, so he's not able to defend.
Okay, this is the round they win.
God,
Unless this guy trolls again.
34 health.
Yeah, just positioning himself in a rough spot, and this is getting driven into Khalil now, who has backup from Nosra.
Does indeed. Wait. Hold being held. And also has a nightfall. Hello. Committing.
So 2 ultimates used in this round for Furia and expended in the first minute of the round, as G2 have done a great job, actually, of prodding around the map, working out the weaknesses.
I haven't got much control, though.
They forced out the Viper's Pit. They forced out the Nightfall. Is there enough time, though, for G2 to still win?
Well, Fury are going to be locking this one down shortly. They know it's all being funneled towards this B-side. G2 barreling through with brute force, though.
There's no confidence in that swing, but it's Havoc brought down weak from the nade earlier on. Doesn't want to take a risk. But in a 3v4 retake, can Khalil come up with the goods?
There's one, but it's traded. Trent's immediately there. Now we can vacuum up that space.
Yeah, it's big from Trent. I mean, they probably know that both players were leaning towards C. Trade by Valen. Okay, I mean, let's just get this game over with. To be honest, we don't need to spend too much time on this one. I don't think. Whilst G2 have been a bit disappointing, they're in a different tier to Furia, as are most teams that play this game.
Massively in favor of Furia as well. They locked off the whole of the C site with the Viper's Pit. They had a Nightfall to be able to work with. They can stack their other 4 players, 2B, 2A. They should be winning that round every day. It was
the best chance they had.
But credit to G2 and their macro calling, because they were so active.
Yeah.
Force out Pit, break all the Killjoy utility, force out the Nightfall with that re-clear towards A, and still have time to hit B and trade each other out. Really well done.
Trying to show us where that lineup is.
Unfortunately, with all the cards stacked against them,
who's better, Fury or M80? Whoa, it's not even close. What do you mean?
Furia, who just have never been able to find a foothold in this game, and this is on their map pick.
And this is their fucking map pick, dude. This is their map pick on a map that is pretty basic in terms of the macro. And they just have no idea. I mean, that might get a kill. No, not quite. Didn't even do damage somehow. Okay, Connor's got a kill on the lurker on B.
Just walked through the wall there into the turret had gone offline, but Conan was watching it.
For use, only the one connection. Jonah P essentially really holds on to this angle with the orb propped up, wants to play inside of it and just
completely outplays them. They know the last guy was on B, so it's an idea he's coming this way.
What can you really do with it? Maybe make a decent go of things. Got to do some damage, and really you need every single round at this point, so he is going to make a go, but still 8-2 G2.
They win pistol, they've lost 8 in a row.
I mean, how much more can we sing the praises of the way that they're just playing the map?
Yeah, it's lovely. There's too many opportunities because Fury are not playing the defense well enough. But yes, in terms of capitalizing on it, yeah, great work from G2. This though just continues a disappointing cycle for Brazil. Every Brazilian team right now 0-2. The region combined 2-12 in maps. Oh. Negative 85 round differential combined as of this 8-2 scoreline.
Come to Brazil.
Yeah, it's not good at the beginning of the year for the Brazilian teams.
It's not great.
And that's, you know, that's discounting kickoff.
Okay, they finally go for a Killjoy A setup.
Loud MIBR and Furia.
I think they're just going to run at this Viper Killjoy though.
Kickoff as well, so it's even worse for them. They need to find that flicker of inspiration.
Havoc's so far forward there, just holding that angle, not anticipating.
They know this guy's in here. Pinch on him. Not playing away around Razor.
They're stuck. They've got a defensive setup there where Conan's relying on Havoc staying alive. And once Havoc dies, he's got his head on a swivel. 5v2.
Onto Heaven. MW, there's one. Satch's back up and again up through. It's a high-low angle, but McLeod's just inside the smoke alone. We'll go for this here with a nade. Invested everything though, and I mean every action anticipated. It's just G2. Fundamental tier gap being on display here between these two teams. We did come into this.
I wish we could see Furia, Old Karmic, and Koi in a tournament.
Maybe close, right? Because what you said earlier, G2 have been struggling, but
I genuinely think DFM would lose. DFM last year is the worst.
G2 struggled against 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves are a team that
they were the worst.
You know, a bit of disrespect on the name, I suppose, but they've had a hard time with things in there.
How would I define the styles of the 4 leagues? America's is quite copycat, quite meta.
I think G2 in that match, but yeah, the thing is as well, you could have said
and quite about like, I would say they're more about like team fast, like or at least like the teams that come to mind are more about like
I think the difference is
fast,
that they
team
just
play.
absolutely
You're swarming.
And unfortunately,
You know, that kind of style.
if you're a team that's already struggling to
You know, you think Sentinels, you think like Cloud9 of last year as well. They were like a prime example of that. Maybe it's just Cells.
Time to come alive, time to be a hero. He's overstaying the welcome in the lockdown. He's really
Pacific
overstaying
obviously
it.
is just
Now
fucking
you've got to try and
crazy.
choose that timing to perfection here. The bullets spraying through, but I mean the entry of G2. Didn't know what timing to take with this one, with the pit on top of it.
Same thing
Very
again.
clearly a setup. We saw this one in a prior round. It's a flood attempt here by Havoc. He's way ahead of the rest of his team, but he wants to try and make the most of it, but he doesn't know which way to turn and twist and look here. Into the back, showstopper, Earn, and Rocket sent flying, but brought down.
But do you think that the body was a...
There's only two left to stand and do this work, but it's looking like, okay, Viper's pit dealt
Okay,
with.
losable. That's why that pit isn't very good in my opinion. But okay, actually losable.
Best chance in a long while. Paranoia, blind and deafened. Chances dwindling 1v1. Noz was sticking onto half, and he lands.
Wow, they actually won a round. Yeah, don't love this Viper's pit. Don't think it's very good. I was thinking when they did it the first time, like, you need someone on protecting this way. Otherwise, you might just get pinched as a Viper. You don't know which way to look. It's kind of hard. The rest of your team is going to be baiting you on the back of the site, so it doesn't make any real sense to do that Viper's pit. Yeah, they did it twice, so it's clearly something that they've thought about doing, but it doesn't make any sense. It's not a very good pit.
keep things together.
Okay, they win one round.
2v2 scenario, but that round is not how the whole half went.
Hey, listen, stranger things have happened.
How good are G2 in EMEA terms? They'd be... G2, I think, would be the solid 7th place team in EMEA. They're worse than the top 6, and they're better than the bottom 5. G2 beat Liquid? Yeah, probably.
It is interesting that both of these teams have scrimmed against each other a lot, because you would expect them to be
This is
anticipating what each other
Valorant.
are doing.
Hi, this season. Thanks for the 15 month.
Only
seem to
New
have a
Zealand
really
can
good
save
idea of
Furia.
The weaknesses, the areas that they can exploit when G2 are on their attack side, but
New Zero will be a quiz question one day.
a little lost in some of these spots, not anticipating big ults coming towards them.
I think they're behind the meta as well, to be
Well,
honest.
Liquid good last year.
But if you've
Yes.
played against G2 in the scrim situations over and over, you should be building that level
Sometimes.
of knowledge up. That's what's
Good?
confusing, and
Yes.
I think, Brenda,
Very good? No.
Probably some element of choking on stage going on with this team too. You just look at the decisions that they're making in some of these spots, and it might be the weight of expectations, it might be the fact that they feel like they're in a rut, or the fear of losing ended up becoming a reality, but it feels like this team is even underperforming compared to what you would expect of the talent on their roster, and I don't think many people had them up at the top of the league, but we were expecting more than this.
Yeah, we certainly
Thoughts
were.
on the
That's
next
coming
game?
from
See,
our-
I initially picked 100 Thieves.
Imagine a team like Furia when they
Cloud9
played
have
it,
kind of been
the way they
bullshitted, to be
were
honest, by this
behind
format,
you.
because they've had to play 2 games in a row where Loud had a bye week last week and didn't play, so I got extra time to prep for them, and now they're playing 100 Thieves who only play 1 game this week and are the only team doing that. Kind of been a bit bullshitted by the schedule here, C9, but yet they're still unbeaten. I think C9 are going to win now. My pick'em is 100 Thieves, but now I've changed my mind. I mean, even this, right, the fucking 3 sheriffs, it's like, we're not playing, we're just playing for individuals. Right, we're not playing for the team. We don't care.
Mate, look at the 3 sheriff buy on the attack side pistol.
Okay.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, Wild West cosplay.
Conan, MW, and Havoc, all with the sheriffs. That certainly smacks of desperation to me. I don't
Yeah, I'll
think this is
continue.
what
I'll do the
we
power
do.
rankings every 2 weeks, so not this week, but the week after that.
Leaning hard on the raw aim, perhaps.
Um,
Range duels if they get.
I mean, if I did them now, I mean, I'm glad I'm not doing them now because things are fucking all over the place right now.
movement around the map here. There's paranoid.
You know, things are absolutely fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
That's a re-clear strategy, a little similar to the one that we were breaking down in the pre-show.
Fury here orders Util. Valen's the one who's got to lock down this angle now that they do have a rubble control, but a wall in his face adds in that uncertainty. It's just.
I mean, they've still got 3 players here. See them.
Set up to try and play off with the rest of his team. The classic is doing far too much work in that spot. Valen's
Has
still
to
alive, but not
live.
for
Don't
long.
slam.
Havoc eventually
Try and
returning
live.
to fire.
Can't
into
hear
a
anyone, to be fair.
on 2. There has to be a 1. Shots rattling away. Trent Ducking away here with the door opening wide. Starting to get a move on now towards that A site.
This is a good read from G2. They know they've both had.
And the shots are found. Spike drop down. 1v2 now for Havoc. Pressure's on him. 5 bullets.
You don't deserve the win. I mean, the stats would say that 3 sheriffs are never going to win a pistol.
It's going to have to be precise. Straight to the dome. Trent jiggling. Sees it. At least evidence of it, but the trade is almost picture perfect there from Leaf.
GG.
Right on the target. Doesn't let anything slip.
A little bit wonky there from G2. The re-clear towards Rubble, not perfectly executed, but then Valen finds the perfect timing. Khalil has just got his paranoia out in his hands. They're not thinking about a player Rubble, they're thinking about more players over towards the breakable door.
Allowed with Aspas would be top tier. I mean,
with blinkers on, looking in one
Lev might be top tier anyway. No, I don't know what you mean. Like,
so G2
like I know I made that whole video about NRG, but like, Lev were good. It wasn't just. I mean, NRG were awful, but Lev, like, again, to win 13-4, 13-4, you have to be playing well as well, right? They played for the most part a pretty mistake-free Valorant. And it genuinely, I meant it when I said it in the video, Bind should have been a 13-0, right? NRG got lucky that it wasn't. Like, genuinely, they were very fortunate that they didn't lose 13-0, because they played at a level that deserved to lose 13-0.
Yeah, they need a couple of players to just start hitting some unbelievable.
But Lev also played at a level to win 13-0.
And it's a pity because, to be honest, when Fury are picking Lotus, they're probably thinking, generally teams feel very confident on their attack side of Lotus. And they've
You have the worst maps and the worst meta? Is this a bad meta? Oh.
Way ahead of them, isn't he? Awareness from Trendo.
I don't think the meta is that bad. There are better metas.
Easy pickings for G2.
Players are just crumbling here.
But to me, like, this isn't the worst meta because there are some interesting stuff you can do even with the meta agents. Like Omen, kind of interesting agent. Viper, I think, is a fairly interesting agent. Razor's a fairly interesting agent. And then from there, like, you know, there's a lot of kind of pivot picks that you can have.
We saw MW having a lot of individualistic impact.
So I don't know. Like, I think.
But
I don't think the meta is like the worst. It would like if you nerfed Viper, like if you just deleted Viper, like it would become interesting for maybe a week. I actually think deleting Viper would make the meta worse.
Sometimes it just booms you from that too.
Because I think you would probably just end up with double initiator on every map. And the debate would be like, because now you're getting teams like, some teams are playing no Sentinel, right? Some teams play no Sentinel, some teams play, you know, no Duelist maybe. Some teams play, no, we're not going to go double controller, we're going to go double initiator instead. Some go, you know, for kind of the more balanced one of each, but like don't have a ton of initiation. So there is like, I think, more difference based off this meta. Because the thing is, I think if you don't have like a superpower, like if I'm being real with you, like there's 4 different classes from now to the end of Valorant's time, unless something big changes, like, you know, like unless there's some massive changes. I think that the meta will always either be double initiator or double controller. Right, for the most part. Maybe there's a map where you get double duelist, unless like a super OP duelist comes out, right? Unless there's like 2 super OP duelists. But for the most part, I think you're always going to be in a double controller or a double initiator map.
Broken for him. Actually, it's a bait and switch. Icy's going to get back up onto the line. It is paranoia forwards and flying. MW loses his fight out nade. Up and over the top, and a nice smoke as well to just provide that extra bit of cover.
And they can both play inside.
It's a bit weird though, because they don't know if they're scaling up on them. I mean,
these are the layers
it's worked, but
that a lot of the top teams have, where we saw a similar kind of mound fight from Fury. It was just Havoc on his own.
Supportive util, not Trent. He was a little bit wide there, but
this push out through C.
Yeah, they pushed all the way C. These guys know they're coming to them.
Unless he's aware of it, he does seem to know there's a threat. Oh,
he's losing
Still loses. And now these guys are trapped.
I mean, this is the round they really should be converting. They're up against the bonus of G2. They don't have the guns to be making this work, yet still find themselves in that driving seat.
Have to stack either side.
If it's the B, you don't own B main, you don't own heaven.
And they're all going to be collected surely here. They don't know which way to look. Stuck with not a clue.
It's like a ranked game. It's like your fucking ranked teammates made that call. Fuck me.
That is just... It's painful to watch,
Yeah,
Brent.
it is. It is.
If you're a G2 fan, you're loving this. It feels like a free win. But for everybody else who's either turning up hoping for good competition or Furia to rebound, it just... It hurts.
Painful.
I'm sure if Furia watch, well, for starters, I'm not sure they even will want to watch this one back. But if they do go into the VOD review and watch it back,
I mean, what do you say about this though? Like, oh, everything's shit.
What they're doing in some of
Right?
these
Just
rounds
burn the VOD. You just don't want to watch it.
doesn't look solid.
There's nothing to learn from this other than you're not very good.
It's a team flash, team blinds. Yeah, I mean, Paranoia just clicking right onto them. G2 happy to play these crossfire setups. Conan might be able to do something about it over this Guardian. In his hands on a Prowler. That is disrespect
Okay,
being shown.
G2 maybe. This is the only way G2 loses. They lose to themselves, basically.
Conan, you are low. Low enough, though. They do some work here. Leaf's just tapping like he's almost got a guard in his hands, but he doesn't. He has a rifle, and now they're making a move over towards the A site.
Now, surely they don't allow Leaf
No
to
way.
just get the perfect timing on behind them. Surely they're not.
Surely not. Surely not! They're giving him every opportunity to try and clutch this one up. The spike didn't even go down.
They gave him perfect information by just running away. And Havoc was thinking about holding their backs for a moment, and it looked like somebody counter-called him and just said, no, come with.
Oh, boy. Tap. Havoc looking the wrong way. That is almost a clean sweep. 13-3. Doesn't really get much more perfect than that one for the start of this series of G2. All smiles on their faces. They know that was just absolutely clinical.
We have seen some of the most one-sided maps in the whole of Americas this week.
Yeah.
It's been bonkers.
Something's going on.
Yeah, there's
Something's going on, man. There really is.
But this one, an utter dismantling. And listen, I do want to give credit to G2. They had some good ideas that came into it. Leaf played that clutch beautifully. But there are just way too many opportunities for them to win rounds compared to what you would expect at this kind of level. It's
Do something fun, shall we? Fuck me. Right.
Party will be for nothing if
Fucking
they see
hell.
us.
Connor, thanks for 100 bits.
Wait, I zoned out. It's over? The map's over already?
Bro. Bro, what do you mean? Yes, it's already over. One of these teams is really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. Shadow, dark, dank. Musty. Cold. Right. Hot fuzz. Hot pot. Hot. Cold. Hot. Hot chum. Hot pool. Hot dank. Hot mate. Hot fund. Hot pal. Hot. Bud. Hot. Maybe it's not hot. It could be hot. Hot cold. Like, you know, those are words that are related. But is there one that I'm missing? Hot dank. Dank memes. Chum. Chum bucket? Is there a bucket thing here? That's the only thing I can think. I mean, chum mate. Chum, mate. Pal. Bud. Dark Whiskers. Whiskers, Kitty, Scruff. Buzz. Fund. Well, Kitty, Whiskers. That seems like no way. Pool. Pool Pot Fund. Kitty? Like money? Let's go. Fuzz. Fuck is Fuzz then? Scruff, Fuzz. Oh, is it beard? Stubble here. Dark, dank, musty, cold. Something's damp. Adjectives for a basement. I mean, not necessarily. It doesn't have to. Why? Your basement doesn't have to be cold, dark, dank, and musty.
You get shot.
Doesn't
You
have
lose
to
the
be.
round. You lose the game. It's an FPS game.
Val, thanks for the 9 months. What is a kitty in money? It's just a word for a collection of money. Kitty. I don't know. Would you consider doing a 1 to 44 team ranking in between games on stream? I could use that as a video idea, to be honest. Should I? We could do, yeah. I was thinking of doing the power rankings on stream, to be honest, as well, and getting your guys' input. And like showing the chat during the rankings. Because everyone loves... People fucking love voicing their opinion on power rankings. People fucking love talking their shit. Make a video of every best player on every best agent. You want me to just fucking glaze yay? Just a yay fan? Explain how I got my username. Didn't I already do Plex Psoriasis? Did I say Pavel? I think I caught you. 9 months. Didn't I already do Plex Psoriasis 4? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know what the rules are on that. I'm pretty sure I already did explain your username. How would they be so rich they could request it twice? I mean, there's people who've been in here a while. You know, if you win one big bet, you know. What's the current score? Map 1 is over, my friend. It's 1-0 G2. 13-3. Where's Plaque P Psoriasis 4? Tell me, did I do your name before? Be honest. Yeah, as Mello says, time means nothing. It's all about the gamba. Can I do the bottom 10 teams? Yeah, 99% of gamblers. Look at you, fucking making Scene and Kano, just fucking bots. Oh, we were meant to watch the fucking thing. Hold on. I was gonna watch the fucking video the Canada man put. Where was it? Was it in the announcements? I think it was. Are you ready, kids? It's 15 minutes long!
Ready for this? I'm gonna, as soon as the round starts, I'm gonna turn and get one.
Tell me when the game starts then.
don't think
It's so funny. Hello everybody, my name is Edgar aka Canadaman and welcome to Throw City. I know you might be asking, what is Throw City? Well, do you remember Pro City that Tarek and the other pros and streamers were running a while back? Well, it's that, but for shitters like us stuck in iron. So every clip you see in this video is from Throw City. So let me walk you through the process on how Throw City works. Since most of you don't know, I am a mod for the Twitch streamer and YouTuber Thinking Man's Valorant, and Throw City is available in his Discord. So to play Throw City, you have to join his Discord with the top link in my description.
Do it,
So let
everyone.
me walk you through the process on how Throw City works. First, you join the queue. Once the queue hits 10 players, it will automatically create a voice channel and a text channel for that specific queue that you are in. Once all 10 people have joined the voice channel, you will get to vote on how the teams are set up, if it's captains, if it's random choice, if it's based on the MMR system within Throw City itself, and you also get to choose the map. After the game, you pick who won. So like I said before, to play Throw City, you have to join the TMV Discord, which is the top link in the description. Throw City is now in NA and APAC, so if you are in NA, EU, APAC, it is available for you to play. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please press the top link in the description, join the TMV Discord to play Throw City. Thank you. Goodbye.
one more flank.
The fuck is...
You stupid! Window, care.
Why is B the stuff? One flank, one was...
3 like from side. 120 on Brimstone. One more got it.
Backside.
You don't say.
Bruh.
30 seconds left.
God, I miss Haven. Oh, look at this glorious map. Look at this glorious map. Do you remember this? Oh, bring it back. Oh, I miss her so.
You've already thrown to use it. Oh my gosh. Not even close.
Destroyed.
God, and look at this.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Canada man. What rank's Canada man?
Oh my goodness.
It's himself with the oh my goodness. What's this, a fucking Canada man frag movie? I saw Mike got to Diamond 3. Mike, how much have you been playing recently? You were on Diamond 1 a couple days ago, you're now Diamond 3.
You're the road.
What? One enemy remaining.
How about A-Link?
Finished.
A-Link.
Mike must have gone on a win streak.
Nice.
A little 6-game win streak. We're gonna find the server link? Is it on the Twitch? It should be. If it's not, I'm pretty sure exclamation mark Discord has it, to be honest.
On my link.
One enemy remaining.
Whoa.
Clutch.
But yeah, if you're in the chat and not a part of Throw City, you definitely should be. I would genuinely recommend, like if you're someone who doesn't like solo queue, like who wants to play Valorant like to actually enjoy it, playing Throw City is much better than solo queue ranked. Like if you're the kind of person, kind of like me to be honest, who doesn't want to play a ranked game but sometimes just wants to play Valorant, you want to play Throw City rather than ranked. Like it is 100 times better.
44.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting a seizure.
What am I want?
Getting a seizure.
He's lit.
Goodness.
That is.
Your screen started shaking so much. Like
What rank am I? I'm also Diamond.
Flashing down over top. There's a lot. All there. Swing. Oh, yes!
Mark it.
When Throw City for South America? That might be tough. One, I don't have any South American mods, which I guess is pretty easy to fix, but I guess the Americans could technically do it at the same time, but I don't even have that many American mods, to be fair. Two, I'm just not sure how big the community is. How do I get in? There should be I mean, if you're in the server, you can join Throw City. You just have to... There's a little tutorial, I think. Hold on. Let me just show you. Throw City. Where is it? It should be on the right. Here you go. So if you go on the TMV Discord, here I am on the TMV Discord. If you scroll down, there should be Throw City. Here's Akuma. Should we say hello? Hello, Akuma. Hello. He's muted. He just unmuted. And then this, you got the tutorial. And then there's a tutorial PDF here as well. And then, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see them all. I don't know if you do see them all, if that's just a mod thing, but you'll see the Throw City, whatever one is yours. And then, yeah, you just join the chat when it is. You just join the queue when the queue is on. Game is back? Oh. But yeah, join Throw City. It's good. Good fun. Right, what have we got? Okay, quite like G2's comp.
Recon available here.
I quite like Furious comp, to be honest. These are good comps.
Knife online, doesn't get broken. No abilities here. G2 just trying to take it with raw bodies, throwing them into the mix, into the fight, and into the fray here. Seeing if they can win this one out with the pistol aim. Only one left to stand. Havoc cannot withstand it.
Great shots from G2.
Yeah.
What NA server are the games on? I actually don't know. No, there's no age requirement. I mean, don't be fucking... I hope you're not 6, but there's no age requirement, no. Usually Illinois, says Nova Scotia. But I think it would depend. It would probably depend on... like, on who you got in your lobby, I guess. Because you could organize it to be whatever lobby I guess you wanted it to be. You know, if there was enough people from like the East Coast, that you could probably get.
Trented.
Yeah, bit of a trend, man.
And Icy. I mean, Icy finding another pick. And Icy has been good. He's been.
We just got an alert in the server because so many people joined at the same time. I mean, good. If you're in this chat and you watch at least semi-regularly, you should be in the Discord and you should play Throw City. Like, genuinely, it is better than ranked. Like, if you don't care that much about your rank and you just want to play Valorant to actually have fun but still be like competitive, like you want something more competitive than unrated, but you don't want like the stress and pressure of people flaming you in ranked, and you know, you don't have to care about your rank decreasing or whatever, then Throw City is a very good middle ground where people will still try. And you know, you can talk to your teammates. You are literally like forced to be in a Discord with your teammates. Okay, he can run them. See here, them all running to B. I'm surprised they haven't. He's literally just heard them all. Hello? Maybe they think there's still a lurk here, but everyone else can leave.
Trent doesn't want to overstep himself here. He's just whipping out the U-turn.
Yeah, they got Havoc, who for some reason doesn't have the spike on Gecko. Don't know why that is.
The back, and here it is. I mean, Furia looking for that fire down, also being disrupted into the middle of it as well. Everybody's blinded. Shots actually hitting here on for the pistol, but Noswer.
Okay. Trent with the Spectre running.
Tried and tested.
Another round where Trent's shooting and
yeah, and your rank doesn't matter. Your rank doesn't matter either in it. I mean, you'll get put into games with, you know, people. I mean, for most people, you'll probably get put in ranks where people are better than you and people are worse than you, to be honest. You know, if you're like anywhere, there's Immortals in there, there's Bronzes in there, and all in between.
Heard everybody running into A, and that allowed him to just silently knife out, follow them, and get that opening pick for the retake to begin. Fury have got to be careful about the info they're giving away by running around.
Days are available. Generally, it's weekends and Fridays, just because that's when obviously most people are available. So I don't know if the exact. I don't know if it's the exact times for all regions are the same. That's the different mods.
Alright.
I mean, maybe just, I don't know, whacking the keyboard. I'm not too sure. They're going to slowly look to regain some control of A. What's the protocols for it?
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good point, Mika. Like, if you're an immortal against a fucking, you know, bunch of like gold players, you're not gonna be sweating trying. Oh, that's why it's better than ranked, right? Like they don't, you know, it's not. No one cares that much.
But can Trent get reinforcements in that? In time, no. Instead, they're just going to look to try to play a flood defend.
Shot missing just ever so slightly.
So did that nade. Fragment grenade went sailing into spawn.
Okay, 5v5 retake. We got what? 2 sheriffs, 2 bulldogs, and 1 rifle. We've got a flank coming in as well. They're waiting for what?
There's the dart as well. It's all being combined. Havoc now looking this way, and that hello shot's just missing. I mean, Valen now just being given full awareness, yet still it will be the rifles that win them this day.
And Jonah, in the meantime, has just been held up by Khalil's turret, not able to get
People are gonna try hard. I wouldn't say try hard. In the Throw City games that I've played, people, and look, I get picked on in Throw City for obvious reasons, but even against me, there's it's fun. It's fun. Map's defended sided? I always thought this map is attack sided, really.
Yeah, it's just
devastating.
There are just certain maps that I think like the onus is on. Like, who's the onus on to do something, right? Like Ascent, the onus is on the attackers to do something.
Let's put it like that. G2 came in with, you know, a few pistols and a couple of rifles here and there. Now we see another
this map, I'd say the onus is on the defenders to kind of do something.
Should be in another good spot to even things up,
personally,
or at least have an opportunity.
Like Lotus, the onus is on the defenders to do something.
To the approach here, but no real idea of how to push away the orb getting stolen away beneath them.
Toxin screen down.
Jonah P is just for some reason paranoid about mid, maybe some early presence there, but no one is actually in that spot. Everybody grouped up onto A. Fury now looking to go into a
How do I feel about G2's comp? I like both comps. I like both comps, to be honest. If I'm not seeing a jet on Icebox, I'm probably like the comp.
Pinging and tube, aren't they?
Yeah, that Omen slipped through. And that's the value of having the Omen in this map, and it was something that Valen
So they go for a full B setup with the.
instead.
I mean, I guess the turret is still watching mid here, but you know, it does mean that they have to kind of watch mid here. So they go for a bit of a fake, but I don't think these guys are going to move, to be honest.
I mean, the Cove also does have quite a lot of,
you know, obviously Fury don't know what's really going on here, but these guys I doubt will move.
Can be pretty spectacular.
Trent has the ult here, but obviously he might just end up hitting.
Bit of that B presence and pressure just from a knife that was used seconds earlier. Now the thrash
Might just hit the wingman here. Or here, wherever it is. So yeah, he doesn't use ult for that. He uses it for darts to then try and get a kill. He somehow misses everything despite pinging up 2 players. I guess he was trying to kill the wingman first. Oh, Jonah, nice shot. But that's your Viper wall down. We kind of want it. Wow, good awareness. Got Cove on it. Why did the Duelist stop seeing so much burn on this map? I mean, you do see mostly jets on this map still, but it's just you don't need it, right? It's just like, when do you ever see a really impactful dash on this map, especially after the changes? Like on defense side, obviously you can still dash away sometimes, but it's like, how often do you actually need to dash away in a situation? The answer is not really that often, right? And so it's just, what's your average value of the jet dash on this map? It's just, in my opinion, it's just less than, you know, Omen smokes plus Omen flash plus, you know, even Omen ult on this map is not that bad, right? Or versus a, you know, Harbor with the smokes, or versus another initiator, you know, Sova Gecko, right? Like, it's just worth less. It's worth less than Sage. Like, if we're going back off the old comp, I don't even mind seeing Sage on this map. I don't hate Sage on this map, right? Yeah, it's basic. Yeah, it's, you know, stupid shit, but I mean, they've seen this guy be here before. I mean, this is just like thinking that Fury truly are stupid, right? That they don't even know to hold anyone on a default.
You know, there's nobody spotting towards his belt.
He can get pushed from behind. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to worry about here, but this angle, he's hoping that he can get out scot-free. And yeah, with them contacting right into his crosshair.
Yep, he's gone now.
Easy as 1, 2, 3 here. He's overstaying it even as well.
See, that's where I'd say, like, when we're playing Gecko, there's, I mean, we lost like this, didn't we? I was thinking they still had it. They don't.
Trent is Really being quite disrespectful.
Okay, the Molly lineup isn't bad.
Now with a no command.
I don't know why it takes that long to get the KO ult in.
Space for his team to get this plant down while Leaf is on
Turret's
the flank
not.
entirely. Was the turret down for a
It's the
moment?
no command.
Planted.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
We'll see.
He was out of position.
Yeah, I mean, just not calling that his turret was down for but a moment. Leaf is able to just collect that one kill. Now they're going to be worrying about that thorn in their side. Molly's going a miss there with a snake bite, pushing it out. And then it's a good swing and a trade. 2 versus 2. Out for 410. Havoc taking the initiative and taking that lead for the rest of his team. Leaf starting to get a bit of a move on.
I don't even think they knew where Leaf was.
Pace needs to be played. Sticking this one, he's hearing it onto the ropes. I mean, Khalil is not obfuscating his position whatsoever.
Oh, he had time with the heart.
Spray, troll it down.
Okay, Furia. I mean, they get a free kill here on Valen, just like literally thinking that this team that he's playing is awful.
It was Khalil playing out of range a bit.
Yeah. Just pushed a little further forward in that. But we didn't get to see Valen going down at the very beginning. G2 taking liberties, pushing up towards Belt. Really gave Furia the opening they need. And this map already, you can see that Furia have some better ideas of how they want to approach things.
Yeah.
You know, they're actually getting in onto the sites. Punishing people.
I mean, Furia won this map against Crew. I don't know. I find it weird that they picked the one map that Furia kind of good at. I guess it is their best map probably, but
He's got Dizzy back now. They've got G2 down on
again,
a weaker buy. What? Was that MW just not quite realizing the range of his TP there?
I don't know.
Jonah got the gun. He did get
we can
spam.
exactly see it, that he might have just teleported out in the open from Icy's perspective.
Now, they've got an outlaw. I mean,
You can't really give
we got
those
3
away.
players who are one shot.
Okay, I mean, this is
double ult.
Yeah, double ult.
Like, double.
Reckoning into the thrash
On a weaker buy round as well. This is
Why would you? Why not just stack
That's
this
a great combo if Furia are actually
and then
there.
just wait for this? And now Furia. I mean, they're just chilling.
And
What the
that's
hell were they
really,
doing?
Really expensive. Icy gets his ult back, but the Reckoning doesn't come back.
Exactly.
So now Furia can just kind of walk back into B, and there's still 45 seconds.
I mean, decision making being made.
See, this wall would have been better as well, not back here, but if it was up here,
save this one to clear yellow.
and you make them clear a lot. Now they're just gonna go Killjoy lockdown.
Thrash. Yep, so there's the knife.
They got the right idea though. Wow.
Block off and cancel out the thrash.
They're really going for these ults.
With this pit on top of it. Now, that's entertainment. A lot of targets here, but the
So the spike goes down. This pit's kind of not very good.
You
gotta fight that, I think.
You have to fight this one now. G2 gonna start to really get a move on here. They don't have the guns.
Jesus Christ, that's bad.
Shots are missing all over the place, and now you're gonna back away. Respecting it with the lockdown, another detainment onto 2 of these players. This time it's Furia pressing forwards with that advantage that they've got. They can smell the blood in the water.
Wow, you use all those ults, G2, and you lose the round? That is a tough round to lose. And by tough, I mean,
So
that's
bizarre. This round
dog.
has sent my brain spiraling. The Reckoning Thrash combo, nobody scaling off the second usage of the Thrash from G2. If somebody
God,
had
that's
pushed
bad.
forward
Timeout.
at the same time as they'd used the Thrash, they could have broken
Two
Wingman
rounds in a
and
row,
Furia
you're
from
trolling,
fighting
timeout.
in the first place. And
I mean, it started with that. Speak of trolling. Fucking hell.
into the open, even when they got the detained with the lockdown towards the end, Khalil's running back in here, not realizing Jonah P could still defend those players. There was still a chance for Furia to throw that one away. Both teams are getting extremely scattered on map
There's your
2.
timeout.
And it's G2 to take a timeout after 2
Let's watch
rounds
more.
in a row have been
Let's
lost.
watch more highlights from Throw C.
You get shot, you lose the round. you
Rejoice
lose the
05,
game.
thanks
It's
for the
an
2 months.
FPS game.
It's like energy all over again.
It's not that bad.
Knocking them.
Oh, Canada, man.
Dude, if he would have went stairs.
Why is it all just Canada man highlights?
Dude, I hit you.
Oh.
Spike down
Oh.
A. One enemy remaining.
Oh, you're crazy. Get that ass.
Nice.
Okay.
Wild.
No hard feelings.
Humanity. Come on, humanity.
One long, supposedly.
You win this. So you got these kind of hijinks. Oh, they're running 5 controllers.
Wait, wait.
Yeah, but true. Yeah, it's true. They found my wire.
Oh, 13-14.
Flank true. Good.
10 seconds left.
Planted the spike.
One enemy remaining.
My ultimate is ready. Where is everyone hiding?
You're invincible.
Yep.
Reposition. Reposition.
You have trip as well.
Chill.
Trip CT.
Go back slant. Pop down.
Why the hell would this guy run CT? Is this Canada, man? Is this Mika he's playing against?
That is a cypher hit. Shit. Let's go.
You didn't reposition that Canada, man?
You two have to cry.
What are you doing, bro?
All 5?
No, this is funny.
Oh no. Do they know about this? Please don't land here.
They're not ready.
I think we win.
Oh, that's good. Oh, we missed this round. Oh no, we missed this round. Actually, somehow no one had died yet. That's fine. They're trying to beast, but what are they doing?
It's yeah. We're getting down and dirty in the mud, I think. We really are.
Some of these rounds from Furia.
It was funnier watching the 5-stack just hide in that corner.
One of their final rounds on their attack side. When we were watching
Here we go.
the
We'll
Lotus
see it.
was similar to this.
It's a spam.
Just horrendous pathing decisions. There's simply no time to go for something like that. There isn't, and they should know that. These
God,
players are
I really, really wish Sideshow would just. But next time I talk to him, I'll tell him that I want him to be like Steel in this game, and really go in. Don't be like sugarcoating it with like, oh, there's just not quite enough time to do that. Like don't be a fucking polite Englishman. Fucking tell them. Fucking tell them they've just lost their Gecko ult, running it up tube.
And then try to exploit A. And it's working here.
Against Killjoy Lockdown Silver ult though?
Have a lot of bodies ready to flood in if they choose to, with that lockdown being used.
Oh.
Pit forwards, fighting it out. We're getting spammed down here by the rifles. There's waves of it, at least with the mollies, but you got to back away and respect this one because Fury is ready for
They know where Conan is going to
Bro,
be.
you have to Silver ult. What are you doing, Trent?
Back to the corner. I see another one received.
Hello? Are you? Your win conditions? Hello? Any win any winners in the chat?
Over the top though as well, maybe just overextending his hand over Zealous, but Conan's still alive with this pit up, and it's got to reposition. Now sticking onto the fuse, Valen, it's a reload. Oh! It's getting all over the place.
Jesus. Like, bro, you know where this guy is. Sova ult him out of that spot and have people run up as you do it.
From G2. They have the lockdown, and this pit, it's the meta pit that a lot of the attack side teams are doing. It allows the Viper to still get back into the pit. But G2 did a great job of pushing forwards with the lockdown. And
They don't need it? I know they don't. They didn't end up needing it, but they could have lost that round because, like, that's the obvious plan. Like, that's the problem with that pit, right? You have a great counter to that specific pit that they've done. That you know that the Viper is going to be chilling back there, right? You know the Viper is going to be chilling in that one spot, so you can just Silver ult him, make it very tough for him. Whether the pit goes down, whatever, right? And you got people scaling up on the ropes. Because that's the thing, with that pit, the way it gets played is you normally have like 2 players defending this way, right? You normally have 2 players like defending the Viper. So they're in line with the Silver ult as well. So they're going to have to be sprinting out of the way also, probably.
Sometimes you can lose around and
you know,
you're never going to see those same scenarios occur.
Just isolating the fact that it was because of the lockdown.
Because the thing is with that pit as well, normally it means that people are playing like very passive, right? They're playing like really far back. So as these guys are scaling up, it's not like they're even necessarily going to have to be worried about all these little angles in here, because probably the whole team is going to be within that circle that I just drew. Right, everyone's going to be within this, so when you're Sova ulting them, everyone's looking the right direction anyway. It's not like you're going to get caught out by some little, you know, guy sitting under right here, and, you know, he kills you all as you're on the ropes. If they do that, then fair play. You know, nice play by you, but they probably aren't going to do that, and Furia didn't.
This map overall has been looking a bit better for them compared to Lotus.
Absolutely, a world better. I know they've still only got the same number of rounds, but it really has. Like, the ideas are just a lot.
When you watch CS, sometimes it really feels like the pros have wall hacks flush out the decision making is. But the problem is with CS, it's like that's the thing with Valorant. That's why Valorant I think is more interesting for me personally, because there's more going on. There's much more to think about, right? It's much more challenging mentally.
They're actually playing it a little more
in my
complicated than a
opinion.
lot of teams, because a lot of teams will just straight up ignore mid on their attacks.
But MW's been putting pressure there, and he's been breaking some of the. It did force. I mean, you've seen Leaf have to adjust his setups. He's putting, you know, turret and alarm bot over towards the sites actually now instead of mid. Yeah, I'm playing. MW was breaking the turret every time.
Right, I'm playing 3 bodies in mid instead. One of which is able to grab this kill onto Conan.
Ooh, it's a gap.
Bad turret. Oh,
he's aware of it.
Okay.
A little bait setup. Yeah, Khalil falls for it. That's quite cute.
CS no thoughts, head empty. I don't think CS is a no thoughts game. I just think there's, you know, less to think about in terms of high level pro play.
Really nice. Top ropes activity. And
oh no, he did it. There's just so many different combinations, right? Like the possibilities in round are just, I mean, endless, really.
Poor Nozwa. I mean, he's had a rough year.
Yes.
He's got to watch his former team turn into a powerhouse while he's trying to pick up the pieces on his old squad Furia. Rough situation for this guy, who we know has got a lot of talent, but I think you can see it's just not being demonstrated.
Yeah, the same comp every game. I mean, this is different comps.
But this round is what the timeout was taken for, so we'll see.
Icebox actually does have a pretty varied meta at the moment, to be honest.
Can Nozwa get this ult orb? Are they going to try and play around this?
Potentially, he's going to go for it.
Send the wingman in along.
So,
sending him in from.
Flying a bit of that early util. Moshpit, so that nobody can play into this one. Molly into the corner. You've got to get this.
Okay, again you have Sova ult.
They keep losing wingman, going for the plant, getting caught by Leaf's utility.
What's occurring? What's going on? Okay,
they can't get the plant down because wingman died.
Yes. I was just wondering about this one. Okay, Hunter's Fury. One shot on target. Oh, almost 2 at the back. So decent.
Still, knowing that one is there. Whoa.
Goes the bullets. Nozwa, recipient of that one in the
kill.
kill.
Really
lights up red.
Khalil's let the turret go down again.
Oh, no, not to the mosh pit.
Do they know how, when I say there's a lot to think about, one of them is how do abilities
Didn't
work?
have anywhere to really run and evade that one. Trying to P from the back.
knows where he is.
MW brings it to the 1v1 now. Time ticking against them. TP down to disengage. Trent, I'm going to be spotting it, so he knows the positioning of it.
Not ready yet.
Sticking it. He's bought himself a wing con. Smoke dropped. And hits the shot!
What a shot.
Insane by Trent. I mean, a reaction
What a
to
shot.
that one. Show me a replay.
Wow.
That is disgusting work.
Trent's had a few rounds here, 3 or 4, where he's really come up huge. Bit unfortunate there for Leaf. Khalil gets caught by the mosh pit. Lets the turret go down, and MW almost stole it.
Oh, it's pre-fire, but still, I mean, nasty. You can, yeah, you can hear it. Teammates gassing him up.
That is lovely. Hey, sometimes it just works out for you like that. 13-3 Trent, followed up by Jonah P.
What the fuck is this?
A hot game today. And yeah, I mean, credit to Furia. They're forcing G2 to actually win these rounds now. But G2 is still good for it.
What is occurring here? Okay, Thrash clearing all the way through here with deep smoke. I see Seeking Excel. Oh, nice adjustment. Trent is snappy today. Feeling it here, and bodies are dropping and falling. Seeking to fight over kitchen control again, just leaping through the smoke, man. Shorty in hand, G2.
MW is just running into 4 at the end. So this round started off with both thrashes being used on either side.
I mean, what are they even fucking doing though? Like, what is the idea? Again, this is a fucking ranked idea of like, let's go tube.
On their standard defensive setup to
Like, is that what was said? Like, is that our plan? Is this the level of calling we have in this team?
A-Maps moment, I think. Look at that. And now you got a bit of extra money to work with.
Nilo Clip, thanks for the 7
G2 is
months.
just too good.
Gonna be using this one down underneath tube.
I mean,
Deep knife.
are G2 that good?
Connect onto Valen, but he's still gonna hold his
I
ground
don't
down.
know, but I know what Fury are.
to make it feel like it's a heavy fight over B.
Okay, that actually looked like a half decent idea by Fury.
Gets back to safety.
He was trying to push Furia in the opposite direction, making them feel like it was a heavy stack on the other side of the site. It's a disguised defense setup. But now that Furia called the bluff, he's kind of forced to pull defenders with him. And that makes the A site much weaker. Khalil is trying to sneak in here.
Khalil's decent the way you go back to him, surely. Hopper Skills, thanks for the 4 months as well. Did I miss anyone? Rejoice? With the 2 months?
Taking contact for Khalil.
I think that's it.
Oh my goodness, what is going on there? I mean, you turn out in your hand thinking there's only a solo player, I think, playing inside the pits.
He's assuming that it's only Jonah, yeah, but I don't think it's reasonable to make that assumption. You know, Leaf can pop the nanoswarms from anywhere, so it's not like you know he's there, but it's a gamble you don't need to take.
We'll see if they can make the most of this one still again. Dizzy.
Again, they destroyed the wingman.
Drop down with the defuse or the plant, so a spike on lines to the post. That's a nice flash, and fight into the back, but it didn't quite connect onto Trent and fully lit
Okay,
up there.
I mean,
It's a
just
nice
end it.
with finesse there. G2 looking really quite in charge.
16-3 at the end of the half, Trent.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
We don't need to see that again. That's just, oh, it's disrespectful.
We don't need to see
I mean, they're running as well. They're fucking running to do it.
I can't believe they've done him like that. Oh my, okay. Well, let's send it down to Elizabeth, who's down on the floor with a special guest.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Now I'm here with Lanice, Valen's girlfriend, and Valen is making some noise over there. But you were talking to me before. You've been together for 9 months, correct? Yeah. You were talking to me about how it was so much easier when Valen was playing online. If things got stressed, you could just close the tab. But now you are here in person, literally watching his every move. What is it like being here in person?
I like being in here in person. Obviously, it was a lot easier if I got really stressed. I could just click out of the live stream. But it's great to be here and be able to support him. It's like been my dream for so long. We were long distance for a long time, so I'm just really glad to be here supporting him and the rest of the team and being able to see what Valorant is about. I don't play personally, so I'm learning every single time I come here. And it's just a joy to be able to be a part of it.
You say in supporting Valorant, I hear the yaws, I heard them. It's in supporting Valen. The past, even just like through kickoff to stage 1.
Doesn't play Valorant? Good for you.
Tough time.
Good for you, Valen's
what is it like
girlfriend.
being his partner, not experiencing it directly, but
General Gen G.
through all this.
Well, it's
With
very
the super
different
chat.
than what you would think. I mean, we see everything that goes on behind the scenes. When they're stressed, we see how
Check out
they
the
can
last
kind of
few
get in
rounds
their
of
own head.
Gen G
And it is
Satan on
hard
Ascent.
to kind of
Oh no,
see
yeah, I
that
saw the
happen
end
to
of
your
Ascent.
partner, but like, it's
Yeah,
I
it was
feel
a bit
that
of
it's
a
my
crazy
job
end.
to be there to
I didn't
sort
see
of
map 1.
be the mediator and kind of calm him down when he needs, or kind of give him the hype that he needs, you know, give him just the love and support that he needs to perform at his best.
Doesn't play
And
Val, that's a
I
big
think
green
that
flag.
just kind of does more good for him. It helps him to feel good for his team, and I think he can kind of spread that love within
Latam is
his
not a
group.
freaking
Well, clearly
country?
so much
Next you're
love
gonna
to
tell
be
me
able
that
to get
Africa
back
isn't
to
a
support
country,
Valen.
bro.
So casters, please take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I mean, Valen, he's a very mature individual. I will say, you know, you have conversations with him. You think he would be older than he actually was. He's pretty young.
Yeah, he is.
In terms of being a pro player, and he's stepping up into that leadership role. But
in terms of that kind of mental squeeze and the pressure and
Heavy
all of that
mid
kind of stuff,
push.
though, I think
Got a
G2 made it
reaction.
fairly easy today. It's Furia the ones that are feeling that
Wait for them to
stress,
run away.
certainly.
Jonah walks back
They
up.
tried
Like
to
this by
convert
Jonah.
that into initiative at the beginning of this round. 3 players down mid.
Fake
seeing
like
if
they're
they could
going
work
B,
early
com
game.
A. I like this round by
But
G2.
instead,
They've
they've
kind
just
of
given
cooked, I
Jonah
think,
P
already.
The idea that after
Did you
the
see? Oh, we did.
early stuff, there would be an opening, and he's taken it and taken the head of Khalil.
Can he get out though?
There's a dizzy replay here. Along with all of it, I mean, a full
Very nice by Havoc. There's a little gecko value for you there.
Good work from
Could be
Havoc
coming
finding his
flank as well.
moments. Retrieving that utility as well that you can now use for the retake.
Darts, bit of a reveal there.
MW was getting ready for the paranoia.
And no danger of the spam though, so paranoia.
Flash didn't catch Valen though.
Dizzy, eventually take it out. Shots landing from Valen, a reload. Even time for it. Sky is just working.
Wow.
Doesn't need a util setup. Spuro heads on a swivel, unaware of where to look.
Yeah, girlfriend buff.
That's the partner getting interviewed buff.
Yeah, it is.
Comes through.
He was turning around all the time. He's like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
What are they saying? What's going on? Oh.
Playing off the back of Icy's Dizzy, dodging the paranoia coming through from MW. Finds a great moment there. Same situation again. It was wasn't it?
Fury of Force.
On Lotus, I believe.
And they take a timeout.
Recall anything of that last map?
I think it
Don't ask me to recall much.
It
What
was.
just happened?
It was a 9-3. Fury got pistol follow-up in one round. And the half ended 9-3. Then G2 won out from there. We might be in a similar situation.
The thumbnail says it's a restream. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Well, I can. I could pay Restream Pro. Restream is the thing that I use to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Unfortunately, one of the stipulations of using it is that the thumbnails on YouTube have a little restream in the top left. I might just have to put it on a white background, to be honest. So you can't see it. I just have a little white thing in the top.
With no insight
right-hand
from the
corner.
coaches if Fury are going to make a run of it from here. And based on what's happened today, you wouldn't put your money on it.
No.
It has been better for them on Icebox. It does seem like a map that they have a better understanding of, but they're still.
How much is Restream Pro? Don't know. Don't care. I'm not paying on principle.
The tier gap is just really getting wider and wider, it feels like, between these two teams. And I mean, for Fury, they've got that added extra pressure of trying to get that first win, that first hurdle. We've seen teams, I mean, last year, Crew go for the exact same stuff. I mean, it's almost a mirrored storyline, not quite, you know, Fury are not at that level just yet in terms of games lost in a row, but
what's the principle? The principle is not paying for shit that I don't think you should pay for.
The confidence they could potentially win.
That was part of the heartbreak for them, but Fury are just getting smoked right now.
And now going for an early peak. Yeah, Conan's going to be, I mean, just watch for that. That's just, again, we saw this same kind of devolving of the gameplay on Lotus.
Yeah,
why?
Throwing caution to the wind, individual plays, it's not synced up. Everybody just going for their ones.
It felt like on Lotus, as soon as they won the pistol and went down 10-3, they gave up. And now I'm sure they're not consciously giving up. Guys, I'm throwing. Like it's, you know, they're not going to be common that.
Don't think they're common that.
But it's about getting your head in the game and trying to sync up so that you're making team play setups. Now, can Nozwa do something more? No, he did what he could to take down 2, but he's still left Khalil in a 1v3 that looks unwinnable. On Lotus, down that much, the game just went to pot for them. They were on the attack side, and they ended up just throwing in some bizarro rounds.
Yeah.
This plan with the wingman, I'm surprised teams do it, to be honest. It's just so risky that you'll get it wrong, and even that like had a little bit of the diffuse there. I do prefer when the wingman teams just, you know, just put it here. Just put it so you can't mess it up.
Last year about the additional stress on some of our
I know
players
Sliggy
and
would
teams
agree with
that
me.
Weren't classically based in like the LA area or North America,
Even North America,
USA.
right?
And I do think there's an additional pressure on those players. They're further away from home, it's more difficult, not as used to the culture, the language, the culinary stuff at times as well. But I would like to hear more from Fury about what is going wrong. You know, the Arrivals interview, they were like,
Do the TMV podcast then with them sideshow.
That's not actionable feedback, right? That doesn't actually tell us anything or really even show that you understand what the issues are. Can they put something together here in round 15? It's bad weaponry for Furia and G2 get the plant down. The plant actually goes down without Wingman being denied by any kind of utility, which was a large issue for Furia on their attack side.
Is there an age requirement to go and watch the VCT stuff?
A lot of it getting it ate up though by this Viper Orb. Dropped down and no kill, Valen. Rough whiffy there, a bit rough indeed. Plenty of players to be facing him. Here's the dart. out flying forwards here. On with the rifles, alongside a great
16.
crosshair placement. Trent, great awareness on exactly the avenues of which he could be approached upon, but now they're finally coordinating it and sticking it together. But from that belt position,
Running through our own one way. Just end this game, man. I mean, just end it. I mean, G2 aren't even that good.
Always feeling like they're in control.
I mean, this is
The play itself was quite nice.
I don't know.
Jonah P's orb up towards Raptors stops the retakers from being able
I mean,
to get
this
that
is
position,
rough.
and you can set up like
This
a
is
little,
real rough.
you know, play where
Like,
you
Fury are
probably
like,
whenever Valen calls for it,
I don't know. Could they beat
Fury
MIBR?
for the kill. But there was still
I
so
don't
many
think they'd
layers
have a
after
chance
that, with
against
Trent
anyone else.
close
Could they
to
beat
what made
EG,
them
I
go
guess?
back on Bell. Even that one way that MW threw actually ended up hurting Khalil. 12-3. Can we get some poetic symmetry in this? 13-3 on both maps?
Well, MW goes down very early. I mean, no breakers.
No one's even trying to break the dart.
I'm really not too sure.
Not as easy to tell from his POV. I wasn't watching, but
it's hard to see. I saw the assist light up from Trent, but I'm not sure if that was some additional spam. Now we're going to see it. Thrash used to clear away. Knows that there's no corners or avenues, sends it flying as well. And Leaf, look at that, he's immediately taken up the position of it with the high tide. Conan seeking to get ahead of it, but just ends up falling and paying with his life. It's looking inevitable at this point. Retake with only 3 of these players left alive. Noswa, he lets loose. No command emanating out here, but there's no plan of action.
Okay,
How
GG.
they're going to be retaking this one. It feels more just like the death throws.
Have a win rate up. Oh, don't tell elevated. I'd be angry. It does make me annoyed when I'm doing the stats and you get the shit teams playing good comps. Or like the comps that I personally like believe in. It does annoy me when that happens because like you're just adding to their losses
how
automatically.
many speedrun memes do these orgs have? How many are we going to see this week? That was outrageous.
I mean, that's tough. That's tough.
This is Valorant. Heritage. Bring back Zinfuria.
I don't believe here for stick to you. That is on.
Corn Man, thanks for the 12 months. Bring my DGs in. But it goes deeper than that, right? Like they're playing 2021 stuff. Did I do the port? Did I? Right, Plex Psoriasis. Are you there? Did we refund Plex Psoriasis? I swear I've done yours before. And I don't feel like I should be forced to do it again. Maybe it's because I'm ill and I'm not feeling it. You refunded? Have I done it before? I swear I have. If not, then let me know. Let's... Well, join Throw City. Join Throw City. It's FNS's real name. Wow. Oh, I just saw Thinking Man's something. It's actually Thinking Man's Hype Man. I just saw Thinking Man's and thought you were talking to me. That's the problem with this new TMV connections. Oh god, what's this, Mike? It's actually kind of hard. Okay, we'll do this as a chat then. I'll get chat's help if it's hard. Okay, my first thought was being said differently than it's kind of wrote. But I can't see anyone else that really fits that. Like, this is Ayang and this is Kang Kang, right? So it's like, maybe it could be rhymes. Anything else with Aang? No. See, this is the problem. This could be absolutely anything. Mike, yeah, what? Tell me, it's a mix of Valo knowledge and just general word stuff. So Valorant knowledge and general word stuff. Okay. So there's 4 players here who have won an international event. Oh no, there's 5. Boostio. Fuck. So it won't be that. Four IGLs. We got Boaster, Boostio. Are we counting Ethan? Are we? Excurate is technically an IGL. Cruz is an IGL. Devi is kind of an IGL. Laz. Is Laz their IGL still? I always get confused with whose IGL is now. Fuck, what could this be? 4 EMEA players? That feels a bit too obvious. That feels a bit... If that's one of them, then Mike should never do this ever again. Because that's shit. Valorant related. So, I mean, we could look at roles. Duelist. Smoke. Is it good oppers? Played in a champs final. Okay, I dig that. I dig played in a champs final. Nope. Screw it. Chamber players? Boostio's played chamber, right? One away. That's one away. Fuck. So what's the one? Purpo played chamber this season? Kang Kang for Purpo? Chamber players in regular season. Let's go. Correct. Okay. Some of them he said were word-based still. Names without vowels. Who's that? 1, 2, 3. I guess that doesn't have a vowel in it. Wow. God, how the fuck did you get that? I don't think I ever would have gone for that. Okay, and then we've just got 2 left. So. What will it be? IGLs, you think? What these for? Is a Pharaoh an IGL? I thought it was Flips is there. He's not an IGL. Flips is their IGL. That's why he got 0 kills. Now he is? What, after Flips got 0 kills, he was like, fuck that, I'm never IGLing again? The thing is, does Mike know that, though? If according to VLR it is, then he will have done. Hold on, let me type in RRQ. Okay, it says that he is here. I am very, very certain that Flips is the IGL. But if it says it on this, then Mike will have done that. But you don't drop 0 kills whilst your IGL is dropping 23. Like, Flips is constantly bottom fragging. He wouldn't be on the team if he wasn't their IGL. He literally bottom frags every game, bro. In all but one of their games, he's bottom fragging. Like, he's their IGL. Could just be shit. No, he is their IGL. Okay, and what's the link between these? Borkum, Ayang, Oxy, Sugetsu. God, that's pretty mixed. What is the link between that? All caps? Oh, okay. I didn't even know that Oxy was all caps. Oh, Borkum. I didn't know Borkum was all caps. These two I did. Oxy's all caps. The more you know. The more you know. Can I run ads or not? I can't remember. Either way, have ads. Okay. Yeah, Extra is also IGL now. Wait, most populous Pokemon cities. Fuck, if we can get this as a group, I'd be surprised. Actually, I wouldn't be that surprised. How many can I even name? Lavender Town. It's not even a city. Saffron City. Not even on there. What? Pallet Town. Lumios. I don't know what the fuck that is. Driftvale. Can you name some that I mean, that's not on there, technically. Utah, good one. Is it all going to be late gens? Goldenrod. Okay, recognize that. Castelia. It is on there. Messagoza. I mean, I would have no fucking clue. Okay, that's the top one, whatever that is. Fuck knows what that is. Cerulean. Now there's the name I know. I spelled it wrong. Viridian. Viridian Forest. Jubilife. Yeah, I tried Saffron. Is it just like that? What the fuck is it? Sen City. Man, this is fucking important. Are they all late games? Okay, Moreville. I know this one. Oh, it was there. I just spelled it wrong. It is Jubilife. Lily Cove. I know this one. Then most of them. Veilstone. Know that one. Heart. Know this one. But most of them are fucking late on. Wouldn't have got that. Too late for me. Too late for me. Fill in the F words. Ooh. Should I do it? No. Complete the map snippet. Can you complete the map by naming each country and territory that would appear within the area of the map snippet? Every country. Panama. Colombia. Ecuador. Venezuela. Brazil. Peru. Costa Rica. Nicaragua. How the fuck do you spell it? Honduras? Is Belize in there as well? No? There's 19. Suriname. Oh, it's gonna be fucking islands, isn't it? Suriname. Guyana. French Guyana. France. Trinidad and Tobago. Fuck knows what's up. I know that Trinidad is the closest one. I have no fucking clue what is after that. I mean, let's just check that. Like, no, they won't be close enough. What the fuck is after that? St. Kitts and Nevis. Nope. Barbados, Lim, yes. They also, Barbados, there's ones that are like a group. What are they called? The popular tourist destination. It's like a group of islands. Oh, El Salvador, you say? Oh, El Salvador was on there. No, Uruguay and Paraguay are too far down. TM Vito, yeah, I guess. Martinique isn't a country. Bermuda, too high. St. Lucia. Could be. St. Lucia, there you go. Literally these last three will be like island here, island there. And it's just what are they called? I don't know. The Virgin Islands? Don't they territories of the US and UK? Aruba, that's a Dutch colony. It says countries. Grenada. Good one. Curacao is a Dutch dependency, I think. If it is the territories, then I'm gonna be mad. It's not Dominican. There's one that I know, man. There's the Aruba. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I just fucking said Aruba. It is the fucking Netherlands. Fucking bullshit. I should just put the Netherlands. Why didn't I put the Netherlands? I put France. You fucking idiot. Yeah, TM Veto. Sorry. Cloud 900 Thieves. Cloud9 will ban Breeze. And 100 Thieves will ban Lotus. C9 will pick Icebox, maybe? 100 Thieves will pick. Fine. C9 will ban. Could ban Split. What did they lose to EG? Lotus? I doubt they ban Ascent. What did they ban against Loud second time? Oh, they did ban Ascent second time against Loud, so let's just say they do that again. 100 Thieves ban Split or Sunset. They ban Sunset and they want to play Split. Okay, there you go. NFL last first round QB per team. Lamar Jackson. Joe Burrow. Who the fuck did the Browns take? At number 1, oh, Baker. Baker Mayfield. Kenny Pickett. Terrible name for a QB. Will also be a quiz question one day. Texans, CJ Stroud. Colts, Anthony Richardson. Trevor Lawrence. The Titans, number 2. They took Marcus Mariota. The Bills, Josh Allen. The Dolphins. Fucking hell. Tagovailoa. Fuck. How do you say it? How do you spell it? Someone give it to some Dolphins fan. How the fuck do you spell it? Is it Tagovailoa? So wrong. Someone tell me how to Tago. Vailoa. Oh no, Vailoa. There you go. Patriots, Mac Jones. See, that's the kind of names I want. Jets, Zach Wilson. Broncos. Fuck, he was shit. He's a massive guy. He was dog shit. He was like a statue. I'll have to come back to it. Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Raiders, 2007. Was it really Jamarcus Russell? Jamarcus. Chargers, Herbert. What's his first name? Justin. Bears took Justin Fields. Lions took Stafford. Can I just type Stafford? Oh, fuck. I'm wasting a ton of time. Love. Vikings took Teddy. I just put Teddy. Falcons, Orion. Panthers, Young. Saints, 1971? Is it Manning? That's the 1971 was the last time the Saints took a first round QB. That is fucking crazy. Winston. Cowboys, 1989. Aikman. Giants. What's he called? Jones again. Eagles. Number 2. Oh, Wentz. Commies took Haskins. Cardinals, Murray. Rams took Goff. Not Giff. Niners took Trey Lance, lol. Seahawks, number 2. Hasselbeck. Number 2 in 1993. Don't know that one. The Broncos guy was the fucking massive statue. Are they in the game yet? No. Massive fucking statue. He was dog shit. He was out of the league in like 2 years. What the fuck was he called? Who else has played for the Seahawks? In the 90s? Fuck knows. Many of you might not know if he wasn't any good. Maybe like Seahawks fans will, but anyone else no. What the fuck was this guy called, man? God, that's gonna annoy me. I can see him. I can literally see him. He was so bad. Paxton Lynch is what it was. Lynch. Paxton Lynch. What a fucking get that is. The Seahawks guy. 1993. Number 2 overall. The 90s. What was happening in the 90s? I have no idea. Why do I watch American football? American football is good. It has by far the best system, I think, of any sports league in terms of... Does anyone know who it is? I'm sure most of you actually don't even know who this is. Let's see. Rick Myra. I have never heard that name. Probably wasn't very good. I guess. Shall we look up Rick Myra stats? Rick Myra played 8 seasons for 5 teams. Generally not great. Threw for 11,969 yards and 50 touchdowns. So no, he wasn't very good, basically. For a number 2 overall pick, that's tough. Who was number 1 in 1993?
This is Valorant Heritage. Why are we getting so many stomps and upsets in all the leagues? I'd cow barrel one last week.
You get shot, you lose the round, you lose the game, it's an FPS game.
Lost all my channel points, so now I put all my money into prize picks for Val. Def not addicted.
Sprory7, thanks for the 21 months. And Divine, thanks for the 5. Why are we getting so many stomps and upsets? I guess because as teams are showing more, it's becoming more chaotic, right? I also think that just in general, still early in the season, a lot of teams are... I mean, I think Valorant is a game anyway that is just generally pretty unpredictable, right? It's generally pretty tough to see because there are so many variables that could go wrong, right? It's not just your aim, it's not just your strats, it's not just the strats that you're coming into, it's your adaptations, it's your anti-strats, it's so many different things in Valorant, right? Like there are so many different things to think about that it's tough. You know, it is tough to predict in general, I think. But yeah, that's all I have to say. And Divine, don't be a gambler. Don't gamble. So I said, explain the NFL system, why it's good. Why is the NFL system good? So basically, the NFL system is really good. If you're a fan of a team, you get hope, right? Because if you're a bad team, that means you get the first pick in the draft, which is just generally pretty good. Every team has a salary cap, so there is a hard salary cap on every single team that is the same across all 32 teams, which means that no one can just outspend the other teams. That is not a thing that really exists, right? And whilst there is some things that you can do, like you can kind of borrow money from future seasons to help pay for this season, obviously that's still going to have a negative impact on you in future seasons, so that's still a problem. The draft is basically just a fucking who knows who will be good, right? But going first obviously helps. So basically every team just has hope that even if your team you don't think will be good for next season, there's still like good hope in general. Why couldn't you fucking... Fuck you. Fuck, this could have easily been 5. Should have been 5. Fuck you. It's just better. And I think, I understand that people, they don't like watching the sport, right? Like, that's fine. I mean, if you don't like the sport, you don't like the sport, that's fine. But, like, there's a thing called red zone. I know people's main complaint with the NFL is that there's too many breaks. There is a channel called Red Zone that literally hops in between all the games. It's like 7 hours long with literally no commercials in it. and it just shows you like all of like the highlights of like, oh, this team's close to scoring, let's look at them. It's the fucking best viewing experience you could ever have of a sport, because it's like something is always going on.
No, for sure. For sure. My guy claps, bro. No matter what. From the tape, 100 Thieves have looked so
Like, I agree. If Red Zone didn't exist, the NFL wouldn't be that interesting. But with Red Zone, it's like, it's the fucking best thing in the world. It's the best sports viewing you can have. Because all of the teams are relatively close, right? Because of the resources and the way it works. All teams are relatively close. Right? Like, even though there's only 17 games in a season, what? 2 teams have had an undefeated regular season, and not since 1972 has there been an undefeated team when there was many less games. As someone from Chicago, I don't agree that all fans have hope. Well, it's like literal prime hopium season in Chicago, so I don't know what you're talking about. You could choose any team, and you chose the Vikings. Look, I chose the Vikings when I didn't know what was going on, when I knew nothing about it.
I'm not a snitch. I'm not gonna say who.
I just picked them at random.
Stitches.
I promise I'm not the feds, bro. I promise I'm not the feds.
And you don't even look like an undercover cop right now, so I don't know where these allegations are coming from. I think the allegations that are serious and must be considered are that Cloud9 are the truth, and they have the opportunity, Dre, to go 4-0, a team that people didn't expect very much from to begin with.
Yeah, and you got to put respect on their name now. They took out Leviathan, who honestly...
What other sports do I watch? I mean, I watch football.
Yesterday.
I watch a lot of sports, to be honest. The sports that I don't watch are like golf. I don't really watch rugby.
They're not getting it, but I think that's kind of playing into their favor because it just makes them even more hungry to win.
Oh, for sure.
But I watch F1. I'll watch cricket when I'm interested. I'll watch
gives you a little more motivation. Cloud9 starting off on the
football.
attacking side.
I'll watch the NFL.
And I think for 100 Thieves,
Oh, I don't really watch basketball.
A team that finally feels
And
like
baseball's
they're starting to
quite
come together. Bucio's returning back to form. He's fragging.
Yeah.
And that hasn't always been the case. So this feels like a team that's starting to peak at the right time.
And something really cool for 100 Thieves is they actually got to
Okay, let's see it then. So
this week,
the old school like last year comp,
some kind of counters to how C9
like
likes
the
to play,
pre-Skynerf meta comp versus kind of more new wave.
DTM greater than F1 everyone.
Looked like it was going to be trouble from the very beginning. Cryo's going to join in on the fun. I have the spike. And numbers in favor.
I mean, this game we might have to focus. Kuma, thanks for the 50 bits.
And this will give Cloud9 a moment to pause, collect their thoughts, and see what they want to do with the rest of the round.
It's so interesting to see how the meta of Valorant changes week by week, you know. I feel like a couple weeks ago,
Furia who won? Don't even ask. Don't even ask.
Teams just be so
okay.
proactive with the double swings and everything.
I mean, these games have been quick though. It's good for my sleep schedule at least. If we could have a nice 2-0 here, please, whoever's gonna win, that would be nice also.
Into his demise. The shorty's too good.
How's he not died? Reloading a shorty and he didn't die. That would be putting Canada Man's little video.
And he almost got a knife kill. I think if Bang didn't put in those extra firing shots, he would have gotten it. Look at this.
Toxic that he still made it, right?
Oh, he was so close.
Oh, dude, you could tell. He thought he was gonna get it too.
Dude, they're already standing up in their chairs. There's only been one round.
That's the Boostio special, man. 3 bulldogs.
Okay, very aggressive buy.
A Phantom and a
You get shot, you lose the round.
Patamoon, thanks for the 9 months as well.
A sheriff in the hands of
RRQ wins Shanghai, you heard it here first.
It's a good start for 100 Thieves. They look sharp. Again, C9 have kind of been screwed by the schedule gods. And because 100 Thieves group is so weak, like really any win is good. That is a nice little
always good for one.
peak by C9.
Says it the best that he's right.
So that's one gun gone.
Flash out of showers.
Every kill that C9 can get is pretty big.
It's just set up.
That's 2.
Vanity with a really good trade there, down to 30 HP. And they have upgraded a weapon. It's gotten into hands this episode. So this, well, never mind. I was gonna say, this has the potential, but it seems like it's stabilized.
Spike down, 2 kills. Not the end of the world for
100 Thieves get their second.
the C9 there. Pretty good, but
and the main duelist, 400 Thieves, are popping off right now.
probably pick up another rifle.
If you're a 100 Thieves fan, you already seen the energy that Boostio and Cryo were giving off, and I feel like I don't know if I've ever seen Cryo get out of his chair ever. Yeah, especially for a pistol round that he went one and done for, but so hyped for his teammates.
Spike planted.
And Asuna already looking dialed in.
Asuna.
Already crispy with it.
Into the gun round we go. We see 100 Thieves. They carry a couple of those rifles over. Still 2 sheriffs. So you're already starting to see the financial approach they want to take into this half, right? They can balance things out. You
Okay,
don't
2
really hurt
sheriffs.
yourself too much. And you're setting yourself up well for the future.
So far,
Nothing too aggressive or crazy from 100 Thieves here on their bonus. Playing it pretty standard. I mean, Cryo is just here with a sheriff in shower, so that's a kind of weak link, really. Start to rotate over.
Walked up with that utility that C9 threw, and they're aware of that.
Okay, they got a decent read here.
Vandal and a nade for this actual
Got the 2 actual rifles are here on A now.
EU to play contact.
And he's just, his job is just to delay and...
Now you would assume C9, they are going to be pretty quiet with their comp, right? They're going to be playing pretty quiet. See how they're running NRG? See how they're using their fucking run button?
Decides to take the fight.
Okay, Oxy also not using his awareness button though.
This is such an impressive round for 100 Thieves so
Okay, Cryo.
Wow, Cryo wanted that gun so bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though. They should be able to clean this up.
Oh, good start for 100 Thieves. I mean, this is their pick, but it's looking good.
Understood that C9 didn't make any presence to push them off the actual B long line. That was all the info they needed to stack 3 on that site, and Oxy just unaware, kind of all of C9 kind of unaware that somebody could be in showers.
I mean, that's pretty bad.
And again, financially, they're set up so well. They won
And
that
by pretty
round.
bad, I mean really quite bad.
Yeah, Crowd got 2 with a deagle.
Yep.
Sheriff, I should say. Same difference.
Bang at 5,500 credits. 47, 4,000. It's so much money to play with.
And the ult economy is starting to flourish too. 400 Thieves.
Yeah,
Cryo's 1 off. Yeah. Asuna 2 off.
Right there.
Not opting to take control of any orbs here. Just, I think they understand that C9 are kind of wild cards when it comes to these.
I mean, C9, I'm
rounds that they have,
shocked that
so
they
just
picked
wanna play
attack
really
with
safe,
this
play
comp.
together,
I mean, this is
not give anything
bizarre
away
shit
for free.
to pick a attack with
Besides
this comp, because you just have
Norton.
you just have so little to work with, right? Like this side is like Oxy has to go crazy for them.
Off of the comms, the rotates come
This
through,
side of
Bang
the
is
map.
joined the fray along with EU. The question now,
Like he's gonna need to entry with not much and get a lot.
you've gotten this far up, you have split B. You just don't really have the weaponry. But they're gonna try to push it anyway. Vanity falls.
Spike that she's back here on B though.
What else to do here?
I mean, they're just gonna try and take fights because
Oxy
they've just got
actually
sheriffs.
DP'd
But
there with his own sheriff. Got him down to 5 HP.
Not much of a fight in this round put up by
feels like a bit of a classic like 2021, 2022 type eco round here. Just let's just fucking buy sheriffs and walk around the map and hope to get a kill. Not really a massive fan of those rounds when the stinger exists and you could try something like with actual util.
Yeah, and the
Right?
name of the game for Bind lately has
It's not
been
for me
these
personally.
re-clears
It's a bit it's a bit
noise cutting
obvious. It's a
from
bit
the
shit.
attacking side. And
You
that's what
know,
we saw. That's
it's
how
not
you
even
saw
easy always to trade
Vanity
with
get
your
picked off
teammates.
and be long. The
With sheriff.
proactivity from these teams on the defensive side, it's just so good, and it gives you all the info in the world. So even after that kill came through, Asuna and Blucio, I believe, were just double pushing down B long to secure even more info that everybody was towards that short A area.
4 rounds in a row. Asuna with ult, Cryo.
Shouldn't have
as
hopped
well.
off the 100 Thieves train.
proactivity
I'm just
with a smoke this
backing
should be
myself either
obvious.
way, right?
And there is
Oh.
the spam from Rooney.
See, now again, this is the kind of thing that I know you're 4-0 up, but you don't need to do against this comp, right? Again, when you're playing against this comp, make them take the site, right? Like,
already trying to even out the numbers.
Against this kind of comp, I actually wonder, like, I would kind of be trusting, like, Viper plus... I guess they have Brim here this time, which is interesting. But I'd be kind of, most of the time, having 2 here towards B, trusting Viper plus whoever to hold this part of the map. Wow. Nice idea. Do they realize this guy's here? Not really. So we still end up 1 for 1. It's not great. And Oxy. Those are the kind of fights he's just going to have to win for them this half. Which he will, because he's that good. But, I mean, maybe this comp does make sense when you have this guy. Right? Like when you've just got a guy, you can afford to run this comp.
Viper wouldn't have his gun pulled out in time. He should be going down here because of this mosh pit.
Ooh. Lucio got his. He got his one.
Yeah.
Okay, C9 get back on the horse again. If I'm 100 Thieves playing against this comp, I'm making them take the site. Right? Make them actually take something, particularly B, because as I say, on B, like,
this could have gone really south for them had this tether hit more players.
Yeah, on B it's gonna be basically Oxy versus the world. It's gonna be that, what you just saw. Oxy just went in drive 1v1s, which, sure, he will though.
He's a player that takes those timings and it wins them so many rounds. So let's see if 100 Thieves try to punish him for taking timings like that from now on out. And
there's a gap.
The Boostio up with a slight gap.
They did that on purpose.
The thing is, Boostie's often good for those too.
You can't contact walk up now. Now the up against this comp, crazy good. Right, crazy good. Now you're gonna see someone else. Okay, so now you've seen a fade here too, so you might think this is 3. So you might not like it, so you might want to TP like they are. Right, ferry the spike across. TP. Now do 100 Thieves read this? Because now we've lost like heavy B long control.
Getting the enemy Brim ult out, that's a W.
So there you go. Now the Seekers? Wow, I mean, watching the NRG VOD and then this, it's like, fucking hell. And it's not even that amazing, but... He goes for Bruni. Bruni's like, bro, why are you booing me? I'm right.
Little raise on raise, this time Lucio finding value with the op, but Oxy pushing forward. Cloud9 with an advantage and a considerable one too, because the spike has been planted with it. Such a decisive exec from Cloud9.
Okay.
Oxy has no hesitation right now when he's
nice idea by Cloud9. It's crazy to see a team like on the same page doing like. I mean, honestly, that NRG VOD I think has wrecked my mind.
When he's not really thinking about it, when he's just pushing forward, hang on, 100 Thieves may have a shot at this.
They might still lose.
2v2, Vanity holds the line, or at least attempts to. It drops to 1. Moose has a cam. Far away, it's planted for him too. He just spotted the tail.
Let's play by Moose. Counterman with 100 bits.
EA has the highest clutch percent in Pacific. Is the GOAT back?
A hell of a match right now. I think it's going to be another one of those teams that win a series of rounds and then the other one comes back and whatnot. And you know Boostio wishes he got that kill because Oxy, who ended up taking 2 players out, would have gone down early on.
Yeah, for sure.
No rocket in that round.
Those on Cypherbind? Cypherbind's good.
He's still good though. Full
yeah.
buy.
Like this would have been the had Sky not got nerfed, this would have been like 90% of the comps on this map. Like it would have been a lot. You would have seen a lot of this.
As far as economy goes, if they want to keep this thing rolling.
As I say, with this comp now, it's tough to attack because you have to do a lot of this. Right, because you just don't have that much util. I mean, that's not great when our Sky is here, but you just don't have that much util. I actually think that teams, when they're playing this comp, but C9 or another one, you actually have to use this. This guy can't be lurking on the other side of the map. That actually isn't how you should be playing with him, a Cypher, in this comp. Weirdly, I think the Cypher should be with the team in this comp. And your Viper should be on the other side of the map, right? So these two should be swapped. I mean, he still found a kill, but, you know, anyone could have done that.
I mean,
just because, like, the camera and the cages can actually help you get into a place. Oh my god.
He's crazy for re-peeking that second time.
Right, and the Viper can help you from across the map anyway. Okay, I think they've seen all 3. So they still have good info. Although he used Death there isn't great. Oh!
As Zappa's dancing around, feeling some of the pressure of the
Still,
room,
you know
but
where
feeling
both
no
of them
pressure.
are. You know which direction to look. So this is still should be 100 Thieves winning this round.
Do they have any util? Zappa has a dog. Oh, and he's got a gun, but it runs dry.
And if he had enough bullets, they probably do.
He would have had that guaranteed.
Wow.
No ammo. That's how you lose the round. I mean, they did such a good job.
Yeah,
bringing
Cypher
that
can't. Yeah, I think you want the Cypher shitty pseudo initiator just to like help out. I know it's obviously not gonna be like a lot, or you know, like it might not even be that good, but you know, just
so cool.
it's better than nothing, right? And the thing is, like when we're here, like they were, if you're coming into hooker here, right, and your Viper setup is on short, of course, like your Viper isn't helping at all. Your Cypher maybe to help out just a little bit, right? You put a camera down, someone shoots it, like okay, someone's got, right?
Takes the 1v1, wins it cleanly. That's what gave them.
That's a
We
50
were
bits
sitting
rest.
looking in the 3v2. They saw both players limo.
You got you're like a true hater, Rascal.
And Amy right now is probably telling.
You're like a true like
the contact walk-in plays aren't working
a
that
full
much.
hater.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should
the
chase
bits
them
are
down,
working. Yeah.
Use a little bit more utility to set up Oxy
I mean, I dig it.
and enable
You
him
know.
a bit more. And this is a problem that NRG was having yesterday. They kept trying to do the contact style that they have, but it just kept getting punished by the proactivity of Leviathan, and it's so similar to what we're seeing here from 100 Thieves.
Do I like you again, Noko? I don't know. Do I? I don't really
for the defensive side. A couple of volts to work with.
want to say anything.
For Cloud9.
Being kind is free, as if hating costs a dime.
Adaptation is because you're right. The contact stuff.
I mean, again, as long as it's about the game and like what you think about the game, as long as it's not like, you know, personal, like,
expecting
you know,
death ball.
I don't
As soon as there was any sort of
have
utility, there was the
that
dog.
big of a problem with it as
from
long as it's
Zeppa.
contained
You're
within
right,
the
he
game.
rotates.
Oh my gosh.
Do I like you again, Torsi?
I mean, Cryo might just get a.
You're on a long-term contract of. I mean, I never disliked you. I just think you're
Are they trying to draw
not that
around?
bright.
Are they actually intent on hitting this? Oh, I think they might be. They're starting to creep forward. The Prowler first used. It looked like it got caught.
You get shot. You
They
lose the
know the
round.
Oxy's
You
a
lose
speed.
the game. It's an
So
FPS
far up.
game.
Hi.
Nobody.
Thanks for the
moves
4
the
months,
D-side for
Dorsey.
Thieves, but Cryo
Oh.
peeks out.
There it
I was talking about.
Cryo with 3. Moose, who's playing on the other side of the map.
So
waiting for
again,
the
you've got
flank
this
to come
Cypher
through.
lurk, and it's
Never
like,
arrived.
you know, we ain't doing anything.
And so now he has to try to win at 1vx again without even really having Spike in hand.
Yeah, Mom.
It's hard to say.
We know the money's not coming from Torsi.
Oxy, what he was dialing on, maybe it was
Does your mum allow for this this Amazon Prime
punished
sub?
in that previous round that we saw when he was entering onto the site? So I think he wasn't trained on that U-Haul peak from Cryo because he was worried about somebody being in there.
Is that budgeted in?
Big gap.
Yeah, it's so tough too. Like Boosty could have flashed out of it. EU could have dogged out of it and then fought.
I mean, bro.
Those brim smokes are great for providing some cover, but there's nothing really to impede them.
I mean, even Cryo looks disgusted. I think that's as much emotion Cryo can show.
Oxy's U-Haul there. Because he made it all the way out towards shower. There's nowhere else for you to really look. But they were just sitting in the back of short. just
He's like,
holding
what
the
are they
smokes
doing?
For some reason. Maybe holding for flashes.
Man,
like you said.
maybe
This
Super
is
Weeks are a bad idea.
Valorant.
Arrow Blue, thanks for the
Heritage.
90 months as well.
Pit used from Bang.
Cryo
That's
is
a nice
cold.
bit.
Meanwhile, the rest of
Right, you
Cloud9,
get the little
heavy lean B.
pocket back there to safely sit there. A McStroyer 1. Thanks for the 3 months.
Boostio's Spidey senses are tingling here.
Yeah. That's a pick.
Party will be for nothing. If
I think he meant solitaire. Here we go.
Doesn't do it this time.
I told my dog to go fetch a stick, then I took an ice cream and lick. Today you look very slick, but your t-shirt makes you look like a brick.
So I said Cryo Oxy will need to win them rounds, particularly here on B. There you go.
Got Moose to help contain too. Bang's in a world of hurt.
I look like a brick. What do you mean? What bricks? Here, I normally associate bricks with being red, not yellow. Where are you from that they have yellow bricks? Living in fucking... Where's the Wizard of Oz set?
I feel like Oxy Go Kill works
Kansas?
70% of the time.
Where do they go?
More than that.
Oz.
So reliable.
Where do they start? Don't they end up in Oz?
Such a
Where do
sick
they?
transfer, too.
Where do they start though? The mushroom
Have the
something or
mechanical
something?
skill to do something like that. Yeah. Especially with an RPG.
Not Kansas, no. Like where do they go from? Like
Sometimes
after
these bullets could be going
Kansas,
anywhere.
the tornado happens or whatever. Where do they land?
For Cloud9, they're staying in this fight. A big round win too. The money wasn't great.
Yeah, and, nothing too crazy. I mean, just taking B long control. This time, instead of cutting noise, just hitting. That's the cool thing about how Vanity calls is that
It's just called the Land of Oz.
they're depositing somebody, or they're rotating back to their side, or if it's actually a full commit. He does a really good
I guess
job
yeah,
of
it's the
matching
Emerald City, isn't
the
it?
different types of plays that they like to do on attack.
That they go to, right?
Vanity's just been so good these last couple of weeks, man.
Yeah, his attack.
I thought it had a name though.
It's been awesome.
I thought it was the Mushroom Village, or is it the Munchkin Village? I thought it was something like that.
But with all that said, he's still facing 3-round deficit. So there's still work to be done. 1 point away from having his ult online.
Here's that proactivity.
Not the Mushroom Kingdom.
Remember, there was a smoke last time to suggest that the push was up. This time it's dry, and Rooney's the ward to find out what's going on.
Yeah, and that's why you see Oxy taking all this free real estate in shower. But the reclear is coming back to shower now.
Okay, so they're being very proactive here on A.
Asuka just satcheled in and out of showers. Took the angle, tried finding the fight, and it wasn't there.
I mean, no 3 people see it, but they've done pretty well, C9, to push them back. And again, you can afford to do this with the Cypher, right? This is one advantage of Cypher, is you can't afford to just like 5 stack on the map hard for a whole round.
But instead, he gets a kill on the Zeppa. Asuka, you've got nowhere to go. Wait, what? Oh, he still gets a kill.
He gets half because he's on the edge.
The spike's still not planted. It's been so labored. They had no idea where EU was.
He played by EU.
100 Thieves get 7.
Oh my gosh. I mean, both teams are doing such a good job in these rounds. I thought it was great for C9 not to get picked off by any of the re-aggression from 100 Thieves, but also 100 Thieves being proactive and short, going back and re-clearing showers.
That's unlucky.
Use more and more util,
I mean, you would think that that's completely cleared with the Gecko Moshing. You just slightly, ever so slightly miss it. So again, the Gecko Mosh has kind of like 2 layers. There's kind of like a dark green and then like a slightly like, it's kind of like browny, I would say. And this does 75, and this does 150.
Area, this A site in general, very, very well. For a duelist main, man, not too shabby.
So in goes Oxy again. Nice off the dunk. Find the kill.
Jeez.
NRG take note. Come back. Don't panic.
EU with a little jump spot.
How the fuck did?
Gets tagged by the cam. And Boosty had the op in the
No, they
last
did
round,
use
has
their
this
3
time too.
smokes though. Oh no, not 3. They used 2 smokes.
Proactivity in A short right now from Cryo. This might be the indicator for Boosty to start leaning over towards that B site. And for C9,
Oh, it's Boostio's Mosh? Oh, they didn't even fucking have a Gecko. Okay, what the fuck are they doing? It just did so much damage. I guess he was in the middle of it. Well, then I don't know what C9 did. They're trolling. It's twice they haven't checked that out.
He's so scared.
He's just smoked off for now.
I mean, even this isn't great. They used their smoke.
They're being
Okay.
starved. Oh, no one's hookah though. Oh, he's gotten through. He finds one.
Oh, the deep side
And
though.
Dizzy up top, Zeppa in his lap.
Oh!
And he's
Oh!
gonna be punished. The spam not connecting.
Oh!
He's not gonna do it either. Cryo's left in a 1v2 position now, given away. He's guessing, trying to find where the challenge will come from. Anyone who dares swing a moose falls. Zeppa left alone.
Oh, nice try, Cryo.
Cloud9, a 3K as Cloud9 get 4.
Wow. That got scary for Cloud9 for a second.
That got terrifying.
Boostio was actually so scared to walk through that smoke because there could have been a guy in hookah holding him, right?
I mean, so...
But he understands he has to take that gamble if they want any chance of winning the round. And it got really close.
I mean, I'm surprised he lived that long. I'm surprised that Zeppa didn't just spam him and then have the other guy swing. I mean...
One more bullet would have been right on target. Yeah.
Still, Cloud9, they get the win. 5 would be good for Cloud9, I think. I think they can win with 5 for sure. Even losing both pistols, I think they can win with 5 if their defense side is good. Like if Moose has a good defensive half. They've done quite a few B hits, and again, it's like a game of chicken, right? Like I don't love a slow B hit. I like either a fast B hit with this comp or no B hit, honestly. Because I do feel like this is your, like, when they get 3 players stacked on B, again, you are asking, this guy has to get 2, really. And now there's a Razor here.
There's the C's. Asuna buys his time. He's patient. Just a couple of moments now before the rocket's fired. Oxy
And now, like, you can't go B. You're literally your better chance of just TPing. Or that'll happen as well. Okay, it is 8-4.
What a great half from 100 Thieves.
Switching sides.
Dude, 100 Thieves have been improving so much, and it's showing. I mean, they're taking these fights together. 3 players. Oh, he's like, they're nervous. He's trying to say they could have killed him. I've seen that before.
Let's throw it down to the desk, see what they think of that first half.
Is that enough? 8-4, they'll probably need pistol now, but it's still winnable.
100 Thieves looking good here at the start, but there were definitely a lot of really cool ideas from both sides. Both teams trying their hardest to try and get the one-up over one another, but 100 Thieves with that round advantage looking solid.
Yeah, again,
Golden Boy looks like he's ready for Children's
we saw
TV.
some incredible ideas for mid-round re-clears and proactivity out of 100 Thieves. This round in particular was one of them, right? Where they're setting up this set play back towards long. The Molly goes deep, then you have a Prowler combined with the Dizzy. Even though you don't have that normal KO Gecko flash combo, you still have a
Has
lot
Ender
of
always been that tall? I'm sure when he was born, probably not that tall. I would think so.
I think they threw that into these rounds really well, on top of some incredible stall, Christy.
Yeah, I mean, the A site was unbreachable for C9. They won a single round where they exec'd into that side of the map, and I think a large part of that was especially Asuna's play around that A site.
Yeah, he does look like he's from Blue's Clues, doesn't he? Golden Boy.
And when they were setting that as a strong side,
Mimi and
great job over towards Hoopla
and Ender look like they're like a couple.
where 2 players are contacting into him, he shuts them both down. The 100 Thieves
Couple
players
teens
are
going
hitting right
and
now.
seeing a
I mean, you
film
can just
together.
See the confidence on the stage.
Not in
Boosters
that kind of way.
standing up.
You know,
He's
just like
making a show
friends.
of it.
So what does C9 do to
You
get
know,
themselves
when you're
back
kind of
into
like,
this one here as
you
we
know,
get ready for the next
15.
half? Again, I think it has to be about setting up
awkwardly
Oxy and
meeting up.
attacking
Not
100
like that.
Thieves. 100 Thieves love to go for their set execs. You need to
Turn off my overhead light. Yeah,
and
but it
attack
makes
them
it
while
and
they're
it
in
makes it
motion.
hurts my
Otherwise,
eyes to
their
watch.
setups are really hard to break.
Yeah, those flood retakes
No.
have to be the key.
I know it's not good
And in
lighting. I
particular,
don't
it has to
care.
be built
I
around
don't
that
care
star
what you
player.
think.
A few of the rounds Cloud9 were winning were from Oxy. He's not having a bad game by any means, but we need more from him in the second half.
Well, let's see how everything plays out as we get ready for that next half. We'll send it right back over to your casters.
Thank you so much, the host, for the throw. Does that sign say I pay for Oxy Spotify? Do you actually pay for Oxy Spotify? That's amazing. An 8-4 half in favor of 100 Thieves. We'll see what they can do on the attack side.
Yeah, and this 100 Thieves comp on
Viper,
attack,
Sheriff,
it's so annoying
Heather.
to hold sights against. So I think C9 is gonna have to be really.
See, but
really
you would say
proactive
that maybe this
because
is an attack
that
sided
fade
comp as
until
well
that
with the Gecko.
Molly, the Viper mollies, the Raisinade, everything that comes out on these executes for the comp. It's like
I look
you
like a
can't even
pizza
play
roll
it
in a
from the side, though.
microwave.
Well, it's funny,
So do
you
you.
would expect them to be playing back a little bit because they have Cypher's util set up B, and look at how aggressive they've gone A. They've already
Good
cleared
too.
showers. They sent 2 up that way.
Fast B.
What's the reaction from 100 Thieves?
Rooney instantly
I
suspects
like
that
they're
would
not
be the call. They
speeding
don't.
into the B site.
And I also like that
Create
Rooney
pressure
expecting
short,
it
perhaps.
instantly started to rotate B. Started to see some of the chess game play out. Rooney's
Well, that
already
wasn't
following
great.
up.
And that was all on purpose. They took that hookah control and held CT for the rotate because most teams,
Clever by 100 Thieves.
when they get checked in shower, they just go fast B.
This guy's gonna fake and TP. Yep.
They flip the map. Now we're going to see how they deal with all of these trips, all this utility that's
Oh my God. You got a double
ding.
ding.
To get through. They've gotten some space, and it looks like they're going. They might get the spike down.
Oh, just
They do. Busio down to 28 HP.
3v3. Musa and Busio pretty low.
You still has his molly. Bang trying to hold the line.
Oh my God,
It
he
looks
just
like
got
he's gonna
off
get
it.
double face, feels the pressure. Sees the opposition and takes a step back. All while the spike ticks away. Bang snapping on the boost. One falls, looking for the second. A little bit of damage done. Bang's enough to do it on his own, and he cannot.
Okay, big win for C9.
Vanity is Cloud9 get their 5th.
Wow.
a needed win for
Really sick
Cloud9.
retake from
I think this
C9
will be
there.
a close game. I mean, I think
Kinda
these
just
two
got
teams are
stuck in
pretty
that hookah
similar in
area
terms of
because they
level.
have no sentinel. He was so worried about the flank coming in. That's why he stayed here for so long. Nice shots.
Very steady.
Yeah. He has to jump out of a smoke drive because his teammates were just getting flooded on the site.
Right.
The mind games are already from
Free
C9,
sheriffs.
and that's why they're going to be pushing these extremities and going for plays like that. Because they understand that if no one checks them on that, they have all that free space and they can make a better read on the round.
Now keep an eye on. I want to really keep an eye on what Boost is doing with his utility round after round.
Okay, that
Remember,
Haunt brings out a rotate. We kind of missed this flash as well, so that's not good for C9. It's going to keep 3 people here.
Judge. And a judge, you're right.
This is not something you see very often out of teams.
But they take enough
buying all
time to
eagles.
allow this guy to rotate
3
back.
eagles in the round. They're probably going to have light armor unless they can get the bomb down.
Yeah. I do think that's how this. Yeah, man.
That's
I
the
really
spike.
feel like that's how this half
Why
is
is
gonna
our
be
Viper the
decided.
first
If
one in?
Thieves can figure out how to get past the Cypher utility,
With the
got a
spike.
shot at it. But if Moose continues to run circles around him,
He chooses to swing that and just free fire with the classic.
this
That's
could be
rough.
ugly. A flawless round for Cloud9.
And you know
If we
what?
have
That's
3
like
sheriffs, I
somewhere
don't
out
really
there,
get
watching
why
this
our
very
call
proud
is to
of what
just
Moose did.
all come
Double
here.
trip, judge setup.
If I've got 3 sheriffs,
I mean, that's
I'm
just
saying
Moose, you know? Dazzler, there's,
one of you walk
DCT
down
ready.
this way.
Must
One of
be.
you walk down this way. One of you walk into here with the Fade Horn and just try and fucking get a kill. Right across the map. Get us a gun and we'll go from there. I don't really love the whole everyone group up
Where
here.
his setups have been.
They changed it up again.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so difficult. Right? If the objective
But that's the
is
thing.
to
That's
find
where
the
you
Moose
do
and
go
set
for
up
that
start
kind of
and
call when
kinda
it's a
play
second
around
round.
it,
And that's all
it
you can
becomes
buy.
borderline impossible.
And the crazy thing is he has his cam on A, so it's masking it even further.
Yeah.
If 100 Thieves decide to pop their Viper wall up, and he just shows that he shoots his camera through the Viper wall,
shower.
and 100 Thieves see that, they're gonna think that he's playing that A site again,
right?
And that might funnel them into this hookah control.
Whose
so
smoke is this?
the mind games being played like crazy right now.
Is that a brim smoke here?
Playing up close with the judge in hand again.
I would guess that's 100 Thieves smoke.
And lo and behold, they may rotate that way.
And they do come towards B. I mean, they are running into a
It's a pop flash off of somebody's top site.
stack.
Oh yeah, it is. It's off for Rooney, isn't it? And he lands the shots onto Boosty.
This round's over.
And they're about to find out the truth.
The only saving grace is Moose has a judge.
He gets caught.
That's like literally the only thing that is saving him. That he has a judge, and that no one is going
They're
hookah.
guessing where could he possibly be. See some of the spam come through. A big round
he
could
pulled
go
out
the way
his
of Cloud9
sheriff.
if they can hold, but Moose falls.
Okay,
The spike has been planted. 100 Thieves with full control here.
Surely Oxy doesn't clear this
he
angle.
just has to sit here and trust his trip,
Still
no?
gets his one.
I guess they could come far enough back to see.
Asuna up close. Rooney waiting on the other side. He's been steady. He gets his second, but ultimately
Ooh.
falls. Zappa's not going to be able to do it, and now Vanity left alone. A Spectre in hand. Cryo and EU both weak. Some damage has been dealt, but so much left to do.
Not the best retake by C9 now. They were kind of
Wow.
I feel like they're a bit caught in between like
that hookah, but
different
Bang
timings
just
there.
checking it. Doesn't care that he could be in there with a judge. And you were right the entire time. They were so
I saw a
aware.
tweet earlier of Sent leaving. Can anyone confirm that's correct? Yeah, I saw that tweet too. I don't think it is. I think that account is just a tweets out random bullshit to get impressions.
Just a really good post plant from 100 Thieves after they got the advantage on the site.
Yeah,
Canada man, you're not a YouTube mod? What's your fucking YouTube? I'll do it now.
Rudy getting the opener.
Yeah.
That was a 4v5.
Put it in the Discord.
So into the next we go. You mentioned it, a smattering of light armor across both teams.
I have your video.
And a slow round for 100 Thieves. So convinced that there's going to be pressure south.
Canada man gaming, there it is.
Yeah. And it's a little headshot angle.
Okay, bear with me
Little
now.
head glitch. But the double
Un
trips on the
momento.
short,
Actually, can't remember how you even fucking do it.
it's the counter Asuna from entering in. But he's not even near that side of the map.
Not yet. That's the thing, with where the spike is now, 100 Thieves are doing a really good job of leaving all options available.
Yeah. And when you play this slow on the attacking side, it really puts doubt in the defenders.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll make a mistake trying to expose themselves for info.
They did just get a little bit though. Zeppa's dodge just jiggled down B long.
Canada Man
So they know
Gaming.
there's some presence.
There you go.
Yeah, Zeppa just spotted the raise too. I wonder if that causes 100 Thieves to go towards the A site, but I think Boostio's mouse just died.
Nope. This is important stuff. Observers go back.
30 seconds left.
They had damage in the round though.
Just trying to help him out right now. So something's wrong with Boostio's setup for sure. That's why he's not moving. 100 Thieves are gonna have to exec without him here.
You just have to save.
And this is tough. Maybe you just go for a save?
I feel controversy afoot.
Yeah, this is tough.
Find you.
Well, he's on the move now.
10
Kind of.
seconds left.
He can't move his mouse.
Yeah, he's just looking forward.
But C9 don't know that.
Something's not quite right.
C9 don't know that though, so they might think he's lurking, and that's why you see Zeppa still by the B site.
He's just holding W.
Yeah, he's just trying to be a body bag for them to trade off of. His mouse died. He can't even switch his gun.
It's an IGL masterclass right now.
Go, swing with me.
We need to leave it on POV. Unfortunately, he dies. They might win.
They're gonna win up.
Last player standing.
They're gonna win.
He turns around. Perfect timing. It's the craziest round. They won
What?
55.
Oh no, he's popping off.
He's like, you guys are.
Yeah, you can't say what he said.
Yep.
I was reading his lip. You'd get fined.
I've never seen that. He's like, bro, I got another one
10
backstage.
seconds
Yo,
What if we just watched?
what a W IGL, just giving his body to the cause.
Enemy remaining. Next 3.
Dude, I don't think we're ever gonna see a scenario like this again in the match.
Watching Boostio define the meta before our very eyes.
Oh my God. The reactions from the players, even now, they can't believe it.
Did he just say you're all shit?
I don't even know, man.
Okay, 10-6 after this on an eco. 100 Thieves should win this from here, really. They don't, it would be a bit of a
In terms of, like,
disappointment.
intricacy in the rounds, they're just playing a style where on that
I mean, they're
anti-ecos,
one off
they just
every single
lay back and
ult.
wait.
So,
If you look here, every single player on the side,
you know, the next round could be pretty big.
away from having their ult online.
And that's why you see this deep trip into showers from Moose. Try to get that early info if they decide to grab that orb. But the guns are just not there for C9 to really punish much of anything. If they can manage to scrap a couple kills, that could be an opening for Oxy to pop his ult and maybe secure the round win, and that would be huge.
Oh, it'd be massive.
If they can steal this round away, that would be great. But
the Dizzy goes over the top.
It's so hard to hold in sight. Remember what I said earlier? These mollies are gonna come out with the.
They're trying to get one ult, maybe?
Is there
Get
anything
one
that
ult
clears
with the
that
ult,
way here
though?
close?
There's 3 people
You
here.
think it'd be used dogs? Yeah, and the
they're
first
gonna
has been used. You see all of that utility.
Look at that tether.
Vanity
Mollies
caught,
everywhere.
but he's gonna survive.
They have nobody on
So
the
they
other
go
side
for
of
the
map,
fatal.
so they can't really go back and take the TP.
These two
without
don't get
taking
hit
the
by it.
risk.
Nightfall's only tagging one. They have to understand that hookah's a weakness, that they don't have that space.
They must know. I mean, they must know that someone else is in
So we're
hookah
gonna
now.
have to see them fight this fight on 2 fronts. I imagine they're gonna try to take elbow here to equalize things a little bit and alleviate the pressure that's coming from spawn.
Yeah. But Busio's gonna be stuck in a bad place.
He needs help. He falls. Arrow's Oxy's ult instantly traded.
Oh, nice trade, though.
Cloud9 are making a run at this. They have numbers advantage.
Brimble.
They don't have run advantage, and that might be the difference maker. Where's Bang going? Zappa's hunting. Doesn't get the kill. Both ults used. He's gotta know. There it is.
Oh, and Vanity died to the ult.
Rooney and his sheriff cannot pull.
Was he getting like spammed into it? Like what? How did he die to the ult?
And you set
So
that
late.
up perfectly. Once that fade ult came through and they realized it only tagged one person.
Okay, they did use 2 of the ults there, but that's not the end of the world because they did get out a Raze ult as well and a Brim ult. So we went 2 for 2 in terms of ults.
And they just played their gun advantage. They knew that C9 didn't have any rifles going into this round. And still almost got dicey. That's a really nice
Shot
trade
though,
from
there.
Vanity.
Oh, gorgeous trade from Vanity.
Did I get inside?
Yeah, even taking the elbow control, they understand they have to take
Okay,
that
big
space,
round, and
otherwise
you've
they're
got
just gonna
these
get
3
pinched on
ults.
sight,
Looks
kinda
like it's
how
going to be
Lucy
fast
just
A,
got stuck out there.
aggression here from
And more
C9,
proactivity.
running into a Raze ult, Gecko ult.
This time for
Aggro's not the
C9.
play, surely.
Oxy should be good for this kill.
Oh,
Almost gets a second.
unless Oxy just does that, I guess, and kills one.
Able to help.
Great trades. EU took showers on his own. With no
But that's
delay.
tough. You use the Raze ult there. I mean, this should have been like free real estate if we Gecko ult with it first.
Bang's util. They should have some room to work.
Toxin screen down.
Guess who's
Like,
waiting
because
on
they
the
can't
inside?
stay
Not
there,
just this time. It's a
fight
Phantom.
it, and
Oh, his timing's
oh my
terrible.
goodness.
Oh. But Zappa fills in on the space.
Down A.
Cryo, does he dare swing?
Ooh,
He
big
does,
win
and
from
he
Cryo,
wins.
2v2.
That's a big kill.
With 56 seconds left, they have some time. They actually have an outrageous abundance of time. The thing is, Cryo's
Okay,
already
nice that they didn't shoot it from this
I
side.
feel like they're committed to this. They don't really have a choice.
Ooh.
Rooney finds the space, finds the timing, almost snaps.
He hears
onto
two.
Cryo too, but somehow Cryo gets away.
Cam is still here though, and trips.
That's such a miserable feeling.
Oh, he's about to get tagged as well. It's just gonna be straight up aim duels from this point on. And they know where he is.
The Cam wins the first duel.
Oh, he's gonna run into the trip.
No, no way.
Match point. Unbelievable. The Red Bull clutch to get 100 Thieves to map point.
If you're C9 there, I mean, it's tough. There's not much you can really do.
No.
You did almost everything right. You wanted to peek together, but the angle just was perfect for Cryo in the moment. I mean, Rooney got wallbang and headshot. I didn't even see him on a screen when he peeked. I guarantee it.
That's tragic.
What can you do about that? There's nothing you can do about that.
No. And before you even have really
any sort of moment
You
to
get
think
shot,
about
you
it.
lose
We're
the
right into
round, you
next
lose the
100 Thieves
game.
already.
It's an
That's
FPS
FSB.
game. Dude, that is such.
This lasted longer than my
He's
first
really far
marriage.
up. Hello.
How many times are gonna get
Default,
fucking
as I
cooked
say
by
that,
that
Moose
cell?
does
I
the-
mean,
the
literal
funny again,
like
short.
fucking blind.
And that trip did not get broken.
No.
He might do it again.
Oh, he's gonna get so much info off of this. 1, 2 spotted. In 4K. Look at this.
Somebody peek the guy top shot, please.
Dude, this is one of the silliest games I think I've ever seen.
Oh, now he drops. And then he dies like
So
that.
Boosty with 14 HP commits to getting the spike down. Cloud9 with numbers and health to try to fight this thing, but the judge from a distance will not do that. Oxy tries to find high ground, gives it right back. And Zappa's
Blank. I
on
mean,
the flank.
3v2. Are they aware?
He's gonna find the timing too.
A 2v3 quickly turns into a 2v2.
No,
and
they
remember,
pushed
Boosty
Foley
is
back
so
side.
weak.
I was
Just not
Boosty
enough.
alive.
Zappa do it on his own. Finds the first.
Not a great fight from Boosty.
Austin
There's never
patiently
in
waiting as
space
the
there.
spike ticks away. Time of 8 in Cloud9. Zappa has to take the fight, finds it.
Oh, they played that
And he's gonna get the
horrendously badly.
defuse.
Wow.
I mean, they'll still
Very
win
well
this map, but
Boosty.
that was not very good
Being
by
a little
100
too ahead
Thieves.
of himself there, feeling it a little bit too much.
In the
Had to just
2v1,
play the
like,
bomb.
dude, just
Made
chill,
Zappa
bro.
come a little bit closer, maybe double
It's
swing off
literally
the taps.
unlosable.
You secure the win there.
Like, as long as
Why
you just
give
wait for him to
free
tap, I don't
1v1s
think you
and
can lose.
give a team like C9 the chance to come back. We've seen how crazy C9 can be when they get the momentum that they need. But I really like how 100 Thieves have cooked up on this comp.
And
especially
Asa
on-
just, I mean, if he's been told that he's low, which he should be by everyone else, just get out your classic and fucking jump
While EU is
around.
pressuring B long, and then they're taking hookah control as well with the Gecko Flash and the Dizzy. It was really cool.
We actually go for a save this one against an
Front of
outlaw.
Thieves here, just one weapon in the hands of Asano Cryo as a short.
You see 2 players there.
I mean, they're really digging deep on this one. He still somehow gets a kill. He's already back sight. They don't have showers control. At least not yet.
Oh.
They're missing the pit on this. They're convinced they can win it. They've gotten the spike down. And he's going.
Wow, and they got the kill on the guy in heaven
no way
too.
This is how this map ends.
EU got a 1D from short to heaven as well.
Actually, given how this map has gone, this would be fitting.
Yeah, it just seems like
I mean, it should be over. I don't see how you lose, to be honest.
Oxy's leading the way of 100 Thieves winning this map for sure.
Oxy's getting wrapped. He's the last one alive. Asuna cleans
Oh,
him up.
GG.
13-7 in favor of 100 Thieves.
Jeez.
I mean, how do you break that down?
I mean, you know what I truly believe it was?
The mouse?
The mouse. No, I'm kidding. I think that a lot of this match going the way of 100 Thieves had to do with the fact that C9 had played this map already this week. And I think they prepped very well.
Okay, big win for 100 Thieves. They did pretty well. They did pretty well. Still think Cloud9 can come back, but I do think it's been tough on them to play. Again, another team that's just, you know, not having to play 2 games. 17 plus letter vocabulary. Fucking hell, how good are you at this? One who seeks to have the Anglican Church removed as the state's official religion. That's a disestablishmentarian. Change of shape or form, especially to something grotesque. Bourgeoisification. It's a joke. It's a joke. This one I have no idea. Something grotesque. Maladministration? Transmogrification? Transmorph? Let's go. A doctor's specializing in ear, nose, and throat ailments. Well, it's not this. It could be this. It's not a micropaleontologist. I'm gonna go for this. Let's go. The movement of moisture into the atmosphere from the Earth's surface and from plants. Huh. That one I don't know. A device that creates an image of the brain non-invasively using ultrasonic waves. I mean, that's got graph in the name. It could be a spectrahelioscope. Helio. Sky? Sun? Oh, it could be either of these, though. This one's electro. Brain. Ultrasonic waves. Echo. Echo sound. Ultrasonic. Echo. Study of how drugs affect mood, sensation, thinking, and behavior. Study is ology. Now, it's not a gist. Is there an ology in here? Yeah, it must be this. Psychopharmacology. The decline or destruction of an area's manufacturing infrastructure. Oh. Deindustrialization. Scientist who studies fossils of tiny creatures. Micropaleontologist. The adoption or imposition of a middle-class values and habits. Bourgeoisification. The incompetent or corrupt management of a government or a large institution. Okay. Maladministration. Malaise. The French for bad, I think. Ça va mal. Fucking go. The tendency of a religious group to divide into separate schools of thought. Denominationalism? One who studies sound-based art forms comparatively across different cultures. An ethnomusicologist must be right. Doctor specializing in ailments of the digestive system. Digestive system. It must be a gastroenterologist, right? Surely. One who believes that spiritual and intuitive reality is greater than empirical and material reality. Fuck. A transcendentalist? Out of those, it has to be, right? Scientist who studies ancient human fossils. Paleoanthropologist. One opposed to scientific experimentation on live animals. This, I'm pretty sure, is an anti-vivisectionist. Vivisection, I'm pretty sure, is the dissection of animals. Situation where a company's debt and equity exceeds the value of its assets. Overcapitalization? Has to be, right? The rejection of the doctrine that God exists as Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. This will be anti-Trinitarianism. I was waiting for that one. A process of behavior modification which seeks to replace one response with an opposite response. Counter-conditioning, surely. An instrument for observing solar radiation. Where's the one with helio in it? Spectrohelioscope. A device that records brainwaves by measuring voltage fluctuations along the scalp. Electroencephalograph. If any of you can actually say that and know 100% how to say it, I'd be surprised. The production of an extremely the production of extremely small electronic pocket circuits and other equipment. Micro miniaturization. The narrowing of air passages needed for breathing. Bronchoconstriction. The advocacy of tolerance towards variations in religious opinion. The movement of moisture into the atmosphere from both Earth's surface and from plants. Well, evaporate is in this. Evapotranspiration, surely. And tolerance is latitudinarianism. Let's fucking go. I mean, anti-disestablishmentarianism is like the famous one. Is that the longest word in the English language? Is it not? Or is that just the classic? Longest word that's not a medical condition. Yeah, you don't count the fucking medical conditions.
That's the spite!
Luke Bell, thanks for the sub.
The positioning! What a blunder! What a whiff!
Okay, how many of you can do this? I can't. I mean, Sid Meier's Civilization. Fucking hell. Spell it with a Z if you want to. Donkey Kong. I have no idea. Something Trigger? Not a clue. Something Symphony of the Night? Don't know. Tomb Raider? Something? Don't know. Command and something? Don't know. Halo? Something? Don't know. Like Vice City, I know. Final Fantasy 6? Don't know. Far Cry? Counter-Strike? This one's Call of Duty. Counter-Strike? What was the previous Counter-Strikes called? I don't know. Condition. Condition? No, I wouldn't have got that. Assassin's Creed. The Sims. Something Stories. What? Might and Magic. I'm going to say Call. Oh, no, I've already had Call. Coming of Heroes? That seems like a game name. What? CSI. Fatal Crime. What? Case? ABBA. You Can Dance. Something Toad. Treasure Tracker. Right. Just some names with C that games would have. The fucking... I really want to know the Sims one. The Sims Casual. The Sims Cordial. The Sims Callous Stories. The Sims Chat. Halo. Crisis. Crisis Evolved. Halo. King Kong Evolved. Halo. Crap. Evolved. Warcraft 3. Reign of Cartographers. Halo. Warcraft 3. Reign of Children. Warcraft 3. Reign of Crisps. Oh, it's not Crisps. Final Fantasy. Co-op Chronicles. Fuck. Shadow of... It's really not Crisp. Shadow of the Child. Shadow of the Cloud. Come on. The Sims. It's over. Donkey Kong Country. Chrono Trigger, of course. Castlevania. I know that game. I just know it's Castlevania. Tomb Raider Chronicles. Command and Conquer. Halo Combat Evolved. Combat, of course. Reign of Chaos makes sense. Crystal. What was the Sims one? Castaway Stories. Did any of you even know that?
More annoying.
Did any of you know
so much more util trying to get it.
the Sims
Also,
one?
it's the Moose Cypher, and Moose is sick on the pick.
Yeah, I mean, look, if there's one thing we know about the way the Moose likes to play this, you know, he's most
One
definitely
person
gonna be
did say
the
it.
X factor in this one. It's now time to get ready for map 2. We're gonna send it back over to your casters, and the good news is that the Buddy Cop movie has been greenlit. Doug, baby, congratulations, guys. You
Do I know what CSI is? It's a TV show, no?
What on earth is that? Holy smokes.
Baby Cop?
Right, all right. I want to talk to you about this. I want to hit you with a little nugget of trivia. I'm going to ask you a question. I'll see if you can tell me who it was. The last time 100 Thieves won on Ascent was in August of 2022. They won 13-3. The opposition was a Star Duelist who went 4-14 on Phoenix. Who was the team and who was the duelist? Yup. Yep.
We don't gotta bring that up, man. Why are we doing that, bro?
It was against FaZe.
I'm not a Phoenix player.
Old
man.
boy played Phoenix and we went 4-14.
What about
Since
the match
then,
before?
That's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Since then, they haven't won a single rep on Ascent.
That's crazy, though. That's a crazy stat.
I mean, that's such a long time.
And I feel like C9 is
Really?
that's actually really, really good on a set too. So I wouldn't read into it too much because this is a whole new roster, and I feel like that they have a way. I don't even want to say it's the environment, but they just have good vibes on the team.
They do. Yeah.
I can't believe none of
Especially
them was
after the map that they
Crisp.
played and the way that they won. The emotions
I
are
thought
really
Crisp
high
and
for
Children were a great
right
guess.
now, and I think that's gonna honestly give them a good start to this map.
Okay, we
And
got
in
the
terms of
Ghost.
Cypher versus KJ.
Ghost Lights for Cryo. Little raid boss as Boostio, I think, was trying to put out a turret
Want someone
and
to heat up, though.
wasn't there for
That's
it.
who it
Oh no, he
is.
wasn't trying
It's
to put
gotta
out a
be
turret.
honest.
He was
Keep going,
just
though. What are your thoughts on the KJ
fucking
Cypher?
It's
his
kinda
mouse
tough to play
broke.
Cypher against it sometimes, especially on the defense, because the knife hits so much of the areas that you're holding sights from, and
That's a good point.
EU's shock darts are really, really good as well. So we got to look out for that in the next half.
Remember, it was just a couple weeks ago that it felt
I
like
could probably name the
Cryo
cover of every
was
man
here
for the
to,
last
so to
13
speak,
years.
played
I mean,
much
not
more comfortably
if you showed them to me,
on
of
the
course.
Jet. We'll see if he can replicate that
Actual,
against
the
Oxy.
actual Manus
Obviously,
himself,
he's
no
got-
fucking
he's going to be
chance.
looking to take the fight to his doorstep, right? We've had so much of this talk around Scrim Oxy, and when does Scrim Oxy translate to Stage Oxy? We've
Full
seen
rotate
it
with
start
the
to
guy
come
in
through to
mid.
fruition, but Cryo's going to have to deal with that same level of heat.
Yeah, and right now in this round, there's no need for 100 Thieves to rotate off of this A site because Bang is pushed up all the way in mid. So there will be a triple setup here. The trifecta to take Oxy out. That's one way to do it.
That's huge.
Did he not
They're gonna
dot?
have
Did he go
second
for a
on
shock
seven,
dot? Yeah, he did.
Oxy in front.
They got bomb.
Oh, they
That's a
actually
big,
got it.
big-
But Bang is taking so much space.
Yeah, but Bang's
They're
in
gonna
behind
rotate
them.
right back
And they're
into
so
him.
low.
Bang with so
Time!
much to do.
Time!
Bird. They have no shot. Oh,
Oh.
that's certainly going to help. The paranoia buys a little bit of time. Moose cleans it up. 100 Thieves get the pistol.
Yeah, Bang. Getting re-aggro in mid there after that first blood from Oxy. And that ultimately made it so that C9 were just funneled into going A, and if they ever went back, Bang just has this little backstab, so
Not great from
another
C9.
pistol win in the way of 100 Thieves, and C9 didn't get bombed down, so you can't really force up a gun to give to Oxy.
Had C9 beat Lev. It was a different Lev.
Early knife tagging 3.
It was a very different
Austin,
team.
who's playing close
Saw
by.
Sean tweeting about it earlier. The people were criticizing him, saying that, oh, he said Lev weren't very good. It's like, yeah, they weren't.
I think
What the fuck are these people talking about? Like, teams can change.
That he had, talking about how it seems like C9's
They were
regressing
dog shit.
a little bit because
That's why they lost.
in that scenario, in that pistol round that we just witnessed, they got denied at A after they were up 4v5. But the problem is nobody went back to clear out anything of mid.
So
or the B
turret
side of the
shock
map. So,
dart.
I mean, 100 Thieves was
No
good if they
confidence?
Get pushed up in those areas and just lock them in.
EU trying to
Ugly
take
girlfriend, as they say in the
Obviously,
NFL.
But he's got the weaponry for it. That dash should not go as intended. Boostio's got 2 on the round. EU trying to get 2 of his own. Out of charges. Only 1 so far. Still has the dart.
One enemy remaining.
And they're just sitting ducks now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Zeppel with 2 HP as he gets swarmed, surrounded, and destroyed. A flawless round for 100 Thieves.
Why do they call it ugly girlfriend? I don't know who it is. It's just someone in the NFL. I can't remember where I heard that from, but someone just said that like when they're scouting players, like they describe them as having an ugly, they say ugly girlfriend if they got no confidence, which isn't a great thing to say, to be honest.
First gun round.
Woo!
C9
But it did make me laugh.
I want to see the
Oh, it's from
old man calling.
Moneyball.
I want to see him
It is Moneyball, yes.
calling feints and
Ugly
doubling
girlfriend.
back on
Why did I
certain
think it was the
sites.
NFL? Probably
Not
because
getting
someone
stuck in
related to the
one
NFL has said it in
shot.
reference to
Without any
Moneyball.
info gathered on the other side of the map, but this is really early to have an op-up for Cryo.
Light armor to you. I mean, and it's concealed so far. Hasn't been spotted, hasn't been shot. So no way to have an understanding of the threat that's waiting on the other side.
Okay, smoke dips. He doesn't see anything. Now the deeper smoke comes in though.
Boosty hears that. The flash in his
Oh,
face,
has
not
the
able to get
literal
kills.
worst gun in the world though.
We
Unlucky.
can blame the wire on that one.
Maybe.
I mean, any other gun, that's a free kill.
Before
Maybe
that
not a
happened, I
sheriff,
was gonna
but you know,
say,
any good
Boostio
gun, it's a
does
free
have
kill.
hard read on playing this middle area of the map. I mean, 9 times out of 10 he probably gets that kill onto Oxy. He didn't get hard.
A lot of like cheeky little
that
setups here
flash
for
actually
100
didn't
Thieves.
full
But
blind
again,
him.
that's our kill rate down, so B is pretty weak.
Oh, this timing.
The knife suppressed bang as well though.
As soon as he feels the knife coming, understands there's pressure, likely waiting on the other side. Bang with a big kill.
He's got this cross. Do we have a cage?
They
No.
still don't know the op is up.
Smoke?
Cryo's been so patient.
This should get smoked off.
And there
now
it
they're
is.
gonna go back to A. This is the IG-ling I was
30
talking about.
seconds left.
But Bang is there waiting once more.
Still's flash.
Similar scenes to what we saw in the pistol. How much can Bang do? One found the second.
Oh,
Almost
and the
finds
headshot.
third. Moose has been dinked. 35 HP.
That's one way to do it.
Now with 13 seconds left, the question is, does Cryo just stick with the op? Does he switch weapons and try to secure the round? Because he's
Big
about
kill.
to face check Moose very up close, very personal. And it's easy for Moose at that point. EU with a
Maybe a
lot
free
to
kill
do.
back,
The
though.
first falls and time is in abundance right now.
Pushes heaven.
It's not planted for Rooney though. And Rooney has no utility. Maybe his dart will
He
come
thought
out
about pushing
soon.
heaven, but then I think he realized like,
The door is clear.
Oh, he's about to be found out from this drone.
oh,
Doesn't get tagged.
now it's not blinded for you.
And now the dart buys a little bit of time. It's cleared. Rooney's gonna have to go all the way around Jenny if he wants to stop this. Gets it to half. There's the drop. The mind games begin, and
You wins it. Oh, Cloud9.
Save the up on top of that. He has the time. Cryo, run the ops and guard him.
gotta
Go,
get
go,
there.
go. Yeah, he's got it. Definitely. Wow, bang.
Wow.
He was the
I
difference
don't
maker.
love Rooney playing it like this. I mean, you have to stay within the, like when he knows where he is.
But Bang getting what? Two
Two
kills
and a
there
dink.
and then a dink? He yeah. If he has a Vandal there or a Phantom, he probably kills him. Man, another bonus one. And that round
You're just
right
putting
there,
yourself in a bad
especially on a
spot.
map like Ascent, when you're on the attacking side, man,
Like he either had to commit to,
Oh, it feels terrible.
like he sees him here, he has to sprint
we'll try
here
to get these knives up for
to be
Oxy
here.
in this B main area, and they're gonna run into Cryos off.
Oh, he's really ahead of it. Somehow.
Oh, now
stays
you're in
alive.
trouble.
Oxy goes up top to Zare for the trade. Boosty tucked.
I mean, he has no dash. Oh, and Rooney dies
Over
too.
his shoulder, trying to deal as much damage as he can, and there he goes. Oxy falls. The trap setup was too much.
Boostio lives. Bro, why are you trying to
Plays find
fight?
a little bit of
Literally
value,
chill.
but it's not enough to crack a site wide open and look at the space that Bang is taking again. The guy is everywhere.
Wow, that's bombed down too.
No space is safe. And he hurt him. Not when Bang is afoot.
Okay, Cloud9 looking a bit lost. Maybe an early timeout.
Very ambitious of Oxy there to just run out the smoke dry. Surely you think that maybe there's some eyes trained on you in that choke.
I mean,
How Cryo gets away with that blows my mind.
It's just a gun diff at that point. Sometimes the stinger doesn't connect like it usually does for Zeppa. I mean,
sometimes it's laser beams, and other times it's like.
did he think he updrafted already? Had he updrafted?
like,
Maybe.
It felt like Cryo just tanked like 10
It's just the
shots
same
ahead
C9 that beat
before
Lev.
he got that
I mean, they
kill.
were maybe playing. I mean, but they were playing pretty messy too. Like it wasn't very good.
Trying to convey anything that he can to the team to stabilize the situation.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing Oxy go kill get a little bit exposed here. Timing's just.
Our cheeks were loud when they lost to C9. See, C9 I thought played better than they did today. Like C9 played better against Loud for sure.
I feel like they called it perfectly. The trade just didn't come in time on Bang.
But
Had they just traded 1-for-1 there, you're up big. The chances of you losing the round are.
it was weird because on Icebox they just aim diff them, like hard. Lotus I thought they played well though, but
Back into the action we go. You see.
Icebox is a very bizarre game.
Full weaponry.
Okay, 100 Thieves 4-0 up.
Utility to play with, so we'll see what they can do on this
Kind of
side.
a, you know, we start getting into like must-win territory.
Nullify the op in the hands
So we're
of Cryo.
probably on an eco after
Bang
this.
is on a proper heater right now too.
If we don't play on the spike.
Yeah, I know what
3
it's
people
like
with
to
no
play against him on the
kills.
safe side. It's not fun, especially when he's on fire with that Phantom. He's such a good anchor.
Up is towards short. We got our KO over towards A.
Right now, you're gonna see a wine knife on this A side of the map, and he's already leading B. This is a El Clasico B rush.
Oh, he's flashed. He has to give the space back. Now
Is that our team flash there? Oxy gets team flashed for free swings dry on his own.
Just kind of has to walk
Almost
his
gets a
way
kill.
out.
This is a sloppy round again, but
Perfectly, holy smokes. But the nade might be
like-
the problem. Boosty with too many targets to deal with finally settles on Rooney.
I mean, this round's a
I
mess.
don't know how Oxy's still
I mean,
alive.
Oxy.
He's such a nuisance. Meanwhile, Bang just waiting for the inevitable threat to come. He knows there's danger on the other side. The question is when it strikes.
Can they ult the body?
Cutting of the noise is massive. Oxy still causing problems. Cryo takes matters into his own hands.
Just goes in there.
Shorty.
I mean, that's a off a timeout. That's a messy round. We got a KO over towards A. I think throwing a flash, and we're going fast B. That was our call.
Good.
Am I missing something?
Defensive opping god.
I mean, Oxy did such a good job here. He really
Were they
played
trying to
as
like
best as he
fake?
could.
I guess maybe they were trying to like. They were trying to like fake that this was actually an A hit and pretend this is just the cipher with the cam and the this, but then Boostio walking up got them found out. So then Jig was up, but then it was still messy. Oh, if he stayed, he had a kill. So they try and go for the A exec with this, but Oxy gets again just like a bit ahead of it. Like you have to wait for these guys to make a bit more noise, I think.
C9 tried to set him up.
You want to try and like drag the eyes of the short guy this way and then.
The crowd disrespecting all of that. Fighting fire with fire.
Dude, leg shot him?
Shot there, but
Pops the knives, drops, moves.
He's feeling it.
I think we've had so many conversations around Cryo as a duelist and his style and how he delivers when he needs to.
Nice support from 100 Thieves.
He needs him to.
Jeez.
Right? Is he going to continue to be the type of Jet who holds the lane, who locks things down, or is he going to be aggressive and take space? And again, that's been the conversation around Cryo this entire stage. We've seen him get more and more comfortable. Those two plays, particularly the one in the previous round where he pops the shorty, goes into the smoke, that's a loose Cryo. That's a comfortable Cryo. Honestly, that's a Baby Bay type play.
Yeah, and you are playing this character that has so much ability to just get in, get out really fast, and really punish players that are trying to, you know, walk into your sights or even just walk into certain space. And he's playing it perfectly right now.
Yep.
I like the cryo that plays aggressive. I like that he does this because he has the mechanical skill to back it up.
I mean, it's tough now for C9. You know, 6-0 down.
What is that? Why does Jet's neck look like that, bruh? That was creepy, man.
Stuff nightmares made out of.
Uncanny Valley right there. That was very interesting. But yeah, like he has the mechanical skill to make plays and go for it.
Still got 2 players and no kills.
On the defensive side, he's going for that cap peak.
Just
and
going for a fast exit.
With the shorty.
3 people here and the Killjoy
That's the
yourself.
cryo that people have been demanding. They've been begging for years now. And it's arriving at just the right time.
Okay, well, I mean, Bang does well to
Though,
just
no
get the
slash,
smoke up.
No stranger to playing aggressively, to taking space, and look, he's already creeping up into hell. Bang waiting
Gets
on the
revealed
other
by
side,
the
spams
dart, the
onto him.
cross
He's
map
lit
dart.
up like a tree. It's all
Flood
on
out.
us. The potential for this to get out of hand very quickly.
Whoa.
Some might argue it already has.
What is with these games? Why are we getting so many stumps? Second time out?
C9 right now. Good. Opting now to just go into full rushes on the site. Maybe a little bit of frustration on that side. Cryo still hot in this entire map series. And Bang, ultimately the deciding factor there, in my opinion. He got that smoke off in time before the KO.
Chet's in
The
Emmy's
KO
bold
wasn't able to
ahead.
hit him. And he's just
Yeah,
throwing
I
the
mean,
delay back there. And yeah, if you're C9,
that's
know
why
he's
you don't
back there,
tweet
but
at Chet
are you gonna
yesterday if
risk
you're
your
Emmy,
life
because
pushing all the way through that smoke?
maybe it comes back to you.
I know it's early.
So this time they
10-1 right now.
like
What is the
fake it
snowball from Rooney?
and just
Looking
send
to
us
get attacked.
overall. Plus we
Trying to
come
pierce
short.
Pitfall out. Austin is up close, a flash in his face.
Oh.
Boy. Throw that thing in reverse.
Oh, Bang!
They're trying to split and Bang does it again.
One enemy remaining.
He's already gotten 2 on the round. Jeez. An 8-0 start for
Bro,
Thieves.
take a timeout. Take a second
I was gonna
timeout.
say this before all of that mess happened. This feels
Take a
like
second
Bang,
timeout.
who's currently 12-1 right now, who felt like the Bang who really took the world by storm when 100 Thieves was on their LCQ run. Where he was an anchor on A,
bro.
when he was locking the site down and getting multi-kill after multi-kill, and it really felt like we saw Bang really show up and really come into his own. And we've seen hints of that. Since then, this isn't a hint. This is the whole freaking thing. Bang's playing out of his mind right now.
I feel like you set it up perfectly with the last time they won the map against me specifically. I feel like I'm C9 right now. I've been there, man. It's not fun getting instant everywhere you go and running into a 3-man crossfire.
Okay, they take their
Asuna,
time.
Cryo and Bang on this A side of the map, playing off of each other so well.
You know what the kicker is too?
Okay,
The last
we
time
destroy
they
turret.
won,
Here we
you know,
go.
that 2022 or whatever.
We're running a
Bang went
normal round.
27-11.
Destroy Killjoy stuff.
On Omen.
Good.
He's doing it again.
Sova's on B2 with the Killjoy.
You're preaching,
Okay,
brother.
cool, cool. We droned in here. No one from short shot it.
What did
Okay,
Cloud9 do?
this guy shot it on A.
I don't know. I like that they're doing a
Maybe
slow
this guy's
approach
in
now.
wine.
I feel like
Maybe
they're
A's
kinda
our
running
play,
ahead
or
of the
maybe
wall.
we're
They're
gonna
trying to
fake
just
A. Normally
have
you
anything
fake it
work,
with a
try to
KO,
choose
but
any
cool.
round.
You
And
do you.
sometimes 5-manning and stacking, just going for sight hits can actually work on a map like this.
Oh
'cause
yeah, for sure.
If you get those entries, it is GG for the enemy team trying to retake. And Cryo has been so mobile with this op. He's already setting up.
Gonna
for
end
this
up coming
split
B
hit.
though into what is again a stack. And again up kill. Cryo just, I mean Oxy is
You
just,
see how they play off of each other. It's all a setup.
There's the multiple you were looking for.
he's still got that kill.
I mean, this is. They're playing these like
Take your
triangle setups
time
to a
out, my
T.
friend. You must. You
Lucy's
simply
got
must.
value from logs in more than one round. It's actually
There we go.
crazy. Yeah, it's a second timeout called from Mimi, by the way.
I mean, he has to. This is slipping away. You gotta at least get 3 on this half if you want any chance. I feel like. But you see the crossfires that they have. I don't even want to call them crossfires. It's
I mean
just the way
again,
that peeking
they're not
off
even
each other.
like, when was the last time they
Whether
planted
it's
the
at
spike?
A site, Bang is sitting in the corner of Cat. Asuna's in door. Cryo is heaven, and they all peek off of each other.
Yeah.
Once Bang makes contact, Asuna peeks door now. Then somebody comes out
Like,
of main, kills Asuna.
yeah, round
Cryo's
3?
peeking from heaven. In this case, Cryo's on
I mean,
stairs. Boostio sitting log.
like that's when you, it's not even getting, we're not even getting close.
Everyone that's running out of market is going to be
We're
standing
not
upstairs
even
trying to
getting
wait for
close,
that
right?
refrag. Now they're running into Boostio. Then you have a dart come out from EU back site. There's so many things going 100 Thieves way right now, and it's just the setups that they're putting themselves in they're working flawlessly against C9.
The crazy thing is, too, is, you know, we've talked in the past about how it feels like, and for a long time,
What does
it
this mean
was.
for
It's not
C9's
very
legacy?
heavy defense
I mean,
sided,
it means
including kickoff.
Yeah,
it's not
like
great.
50-50. It hasn't been a heavy defensive sided map if you consider kickoff, and now stage 1. So this isn't like
Okay, they're just gonna
oh, well, you know, it's attack side
run
side,
B
you know,
again?
whatever.
Yeah.
At least as far as the
Against
9 reps
KO
that we've
ult's
seen,
overall
honestly,
killjoy
since the
lockdown?
beginning of the year, it's been a 50-50 split.
They
So
don't even have the ult advantage.
at Cloud9 have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough, especially
Bang and EU have died
playing
once.
against the default comp that's just so versatile.
Revealing area.
And the name of the game right now for C9
So again, it's gonna be
find out where the op is and formulate a plan around that.
Oh,
and
they
it looks
found
like
it.
they're doing just that.
okay, and they come. Did they realize this guy's this deep?
The alarm bot and then cleared it out.
You see this hesitation though. I guess they have to because the mollies.
Yeah. I mean, Oxy can't go right now. He also used his dash and his updraft already.
And they come. Okay, this is like the best chance they've had.
Of C9.
And
But that dagger just hit him, no?
But honestly,
it's KO.
he's been that for many
Top of
rounds.
the
He just haven't
KO
really
a
been
bit
able to convert
early.
around it. An opportunity to do it once again. EU waiting. If he tags him, this would be insane. Oh, he knows he's there.
Everyone else is dead.
Down B.
Just on the other side. That was the safety valve. Ultimately falls. Oxy's gonna have to pull off another ridiculous moment, and he can't.
Oh my god.
I mean, they got close.
I'm gonna jinx it.
They got out 2 ults, but
Don't. You did it
I'm
yesterday.
gonna jinx it.
Do it. You did it yesterday.
I'm not gonna jinx it.
Cryo, I mean, yeah, you see the highlight there. Boosty gets a couple of really big kills there. But again, we've got to talk about Bang. We've got to talk about Cryo.
Yeah, this is a complete dismantling of the C9 roster. And it does very much look like what Emmy was saying. Like we're seeing the old C9 right now.
okay.
Get out of my way.
It doesn't always have to be Oxy go kill.
Now this round they're
Right
just
now,
gonna
C9
play
just
for
doesn't have
killjoy
an answer
lockdown.
for that not working. Specifically
Okay,
on this
Vanity,
map.
they found a first kill.
That's a big kill right
They
there.
killed Cryo. Okay, they can win. This is the round they win. It has to be the round they win. They should play for this Cypher ult.
Did TP on that mid
Play
box,
for the
though.
Cypher ult here.
So Crowd probably just didn't even see him. Maybe
Okay, they're not
scoped
going
in.
to. Okay, now you have an excuse. Go Cypher ult. You know Sova killjoy here. He popped it too early.
But C9.
Is he gonna go and pick up this off? That would be
They
kind of
kinda
crazy.
have to reset and be here because they have no space anywhere else on the map. They have passive info from Cypher's utility main, but that's it.
Yeah.
They're also not trying to conceal their intentions here. They're being loud about it. They're jump spotting. They know where they are, and they're going to try to hit this anyway. Look at all of the damage that they've taken. Oxy's down to 12. Rooney and Zeppa both weak.
Oxy's dead.
He tries to get up top.
What?
He gets
Boostio just no awareness? No eyes?
Planted.
Somehow,
They got the spike down.
They emerged to do that with the numbers advantage. They've got them red. Moose not able to find any value. Zeppa takes a step back. Threes for the rest of the round as the spike ticks away.
Okay, they have
Is
paranoia.
double flashes up.
You heard the first one used, the
400
second one
Thieves.
too. Zappa gets one, but it's traded right back. Vanity not able to control it. Bang, can he do it again? No!
And we're robbed of a 13-0 because Rooney one taps him.
You didn't even say it and you just did.
For fuck's sake, just give me a 13-0, for God's sake.
A little too late though for C9.
I would have to agree.
But the sigh of relief to not be 13-0 lives
I mean,
on.
just use your eyes, Boostio.
It's not a record you want.
Player standing.
Nice. Let's go. Come on. One more. Let's go. It's one of them.
Spirits are still high though. Maybe not for the coach, but
No, but
for the players.
We talked a lot about Vanity, how good of a leader he's been. That mentality right there is what's made this team so good. And yeah, it's not necessarily reflecting in the score right now, but it's just one round at a time, just one more.
Can't escape
Okay.
this time because of that
That's
KO.
a res.
I know exactly.
Crowd getting first blooded. Back-to-back rounds. That was the answer that C9 needed way earlier in this series.
Bang, feeling the pressure.
Oh man.
Can he manage it well?
Okay, they win this
Too many
round.
targets, only one found. Looks like Cloud9 are well on their way to their second, barring something silly taking place, which has kind of been the theme of the series. Austin are forced to wait on the other side of this.
Oh, this might be insane. He's gonna break the door for him.
No shot.
That was beautiful.
That was.
And the high flash too.
They swing out behind it. They've gotten it down to 2.
They lost that. Why couldn't we could have had a 13-0, man?
I don't know what to say anymore. Every match that we have casted so far, Doug, there have been miracle plays. Teams just blowing teams out. I mean, this is crazy.
A 4v2. Not going their way in a post-plant situation.
But it was so well played.
Am I gonna have to make a 30-minute tirade on Cloud9?
Asuna with the
Is this what I've come to?
Then the high flash. Asuna jumping out to just be a body bag for EU. I mean, it's
See, because that's the thing, you don't really get it, and it always makes me laugh when people say, "Oh, they're live whenever they're talking about anyone, to be honest, the live analysis is it's so good. They're live, like no one's live analysis is any fucking good, because you watch the NRG game live and you don't fucking realize how fucking bad it is. And the C9 now, like it doesn't look that bad. I'm sure if I watch it back, it's gonna be fucking shit.
He's back.
I mean, they lost 1 round. They win the pistol. They win round 3, converting over to bonus. They get the up into Cryo's hands so early on into the game, and he takes over.
They were just so good at setting him up, and of course, he was so aggressive and able to take those timings on those peaks. Not a single thing happened to shut down Cryo. He literally was just on top.
And the combination between him and Bang as well.
I'll have to watch this back and just see. If it's funny bad, I'll do it. Right, like NRG is kind of like, what the fuck?
Repeated 2 3Ks untouchable.
And the confidence for this team is out of the world. We're seeing it in
I mean, there is a
every
bit of a like, what the fuck like that, but like this round was a bit what the fuck.
Thus far in this
Is that legal?
I don't know.
Sure.
Jury's out on that one.
For Boostio, it is.
But 11-1 at this point. This is something where it seems almost impossible for Cloud9 to come back in. At this point, just coping about round by round.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it would have been possible, like winnable after they win round 11, right? And then they're in a good position at the end, and EU just comes out of nowhere killing 2 people. Like, that just can't be happening, but somehow it is for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, it's kind of looking a little bit impossible, but for C9, they have to do a really good job at being able to set up
C9 win pistol, they're still. Oh, it's 11-1. We're going to bed. We're going to bed nice and early. I mean, this might be the quickest day of all time, right? I mean, what? We started at 10. It's now 1:30. We're on map 4.
Thank you so much, Mimi.
3.5 hours to get through 2 pro games?
To be at your expense. Fortunately, 613 days.
That's one game takes 3.5 hours. If it goes to 3 and it's close, this is literally 1 game's worth, and they have the break in between the matches.
I mean, the potential to do something special here.
Yeah, this has been a crazy map.
Yeah. Have such a
I mean, yeah, I'll be able to get up for. I mean, I might not be up for like the first Pacific game, like the first map, but I'll be up for the second one for sure.
Anybody can beat anybody.
See that trip? Trip was down in hell.
They didn't spot Boosty though.
They've taken a lot of space B. They've got to understand the hit is A. Will the trip find value? Cryo goes up top.
I mean, we were talking about getting aggro. Look at him. He's went all the way into heaven and took out the Cypher.
So loose. He seems so comfortable.
Dude,
Which just seems aware that this is a possibility. I don't know if you heard him, but they've got 2 people watching for it.
That's a star that people have been expecting for 100 Thieves for so long, and it's finally coming into his own.
They're ready for this too. It's all a bait.
Well played.
The finishing touches.
Man.
No, they did find Boosty on his luck.
Certainly seems that way. All the utility coming out. Bang flashed up 56 HP. Still has Ghost in hand. Zeppa's there. Oh,
he's gonna stick this.
Vanity's sticking. 2. Is there anything to stop him? He can hold it the whole way. You're right.
That's just not knowing who your opponent is. Vanity's always like, we know it's Vanity, but if you know you're playing against Vanity, like he is sticking that. You know that, like 100%.
That easily could have been a 100 Thieves win.
It's a clever play by him, really. You know, just to jump down against the pistols, just go for it straight away. So 5v3 lost. Boostio's timing was awful, really, really bad.
Yeah. They've given themselves a long runway.
Yeah, huge buffer.
Unlucky.
It looks like just early A main control here out of the side of 100 Thieves. Just maybe trying to get some info, get an orb if they can. Oh, but this is going to be a double flash play with Zeppa swinging into it.
Put a Marshall in the hands of you.
Oh, did that
Tag.
smoke whiff, or did he shoot him through?
65 HP. Vanity on the swing with the molly there. That one way is so miserable to try to get through.
Yeah, and C9 just not wanting 100 Thieves to get any orbs. At least towards the stack, the heavy side, which is A.
As soon as the orb was tapped, you're absolutely right.
I mean, Zeppa's lucky to be alive.
That was the cue to go.
Whoa! Nice moves, man.
This is a attack shooter, by the way.
One enemy remaining.
One guy, I mean,
So the attack side of 100 Thieves, at least in this round, kind of goes down with a whimper. They didn't really have the guns to fight
okay,
back.
they got one kill. We're going for the DFM camera here. Very good camera. You should use it in your ranked games if you haven't seen it before. It's like on the
and having really, really well placed trips.
on the like frame of the boathouse.
It's gonna
On
be
this bit.
a tall ask, yeah, for sure.
And honestly, that was the same conversation.
It creates like a bit of a one-way for anyone coming from mid. You also get to see into B main. Better be a comeback? No, this game's over.
It was the same conversation we had on Bind, right? The question was,
Yeah,
how
you
can
can
Moose
see
do
it.
on the defensive side with the Cypher utility?
You have to
know
get
it's gonna
like
be
pretty
miserable to get
far
through.
up to be able to break it.
And it wasn't because
We'll
of
start
Moose
seeing
that
like
Bind
little
didn't
shots
go
of
their
this
way.
cam. It's kind of crazy no one thought of this cam before, to be honest, because it's a pretty obvious position, but
100 Thieves.
creativity on Ascent don't really go together. Nice flash. Nice C9.
And it looks like they want more. Rude
Wow,
is
nice.
too.
Wow.
Ox is joining in on the fun.
Maybe we will get a comeback.
Busio punching back
Maybe
at
not.
least a little bit. At least enough to keep it
Okay,
competitive.
they leave.
And if they feel all this pressure, you know they're probably going to end up back.
So
being
yeah, here it is.
There. It's Moose.
I just love how he's just playing a completely different game in a world of his own.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good info.
Yep.
That is
Cheeky little
such
camera
a
spot.
cool cam.
You steal that for your rank games.
But C9 are splitting up here. See Vanity holding this A site. Zeppa pushed up all the way into A main. They're so worried that the enemy team is going to go back to A.
Oh, it's like you mentioned.
Okay, I've seen both.
The longer their silence
These two
on the
should
map,
react.
the more doubt and paranoia are introduced into the
Another
mind.
thing is, this guy
Defense.
could have walked up here somewhere, but
Boosie's
you
not
should be
now.
not there.
That should be the cue, surely. As
30
the first
seconds
trip
left.
goes out, you see the knife clearing out B main, making sure there's nobody there. They know Moose is back.
Good molly.
Very good molly. And again, Boostio's gotten so far up.
Ooh.
Moose is there to greet him, though. A 1v3.
Oh, he heard in B main. They know a guy's in B main.
Beautifully.
Oh, he didn't realize he's already out.
Zeppa's going to swing at just the right time. Cloud9 will get their fourth.
Nice. I like it. I like the mid fight. They're not scared even though they're down. What? They were down 11-3.
Okay, maybe we do gotta come back. Maybe it's just America's no one can attack. Wait, I've seen that before on this map.
C9 fan.
Normally 11-1 is like
That fight was gorgeous.
quite tough, but then again, 100 Thieves, they did lose a 3v5 on a pistol, so that's not good.
So 3 rounds in a row. Cloud9 giving 100 Thieves a little bit of their own medicine with a bonus. But even with that, 100 Thieves have invested a bit. Cryo with the Guardian, 2 stingers.
Look at that trip.
There have been some wild trips that we've seen. And again, Moose just kind of flexing, right? They're certainly, again, they're making plenty of noise. The flash is there, the swing too.
So we flash our teammate, but not the enemy. The flash is so obvious. And the spike.
They push for more.
It's an interesting play, right? It's an interesting call to give him the spike like
Spike
that.
is sitting under their feet.
Oh no. Like that in itself is timeout worthy.
Still barely missing that timing.
Again, actually maybe he hasn't seen it because he got a different
Thanks for
count.
shooting. He's gonna get caught though, feeling the pressure. The shorty in his face. We've got a lot of shorty kills this map.
Remaining. Got the spike.
Yeah.
How he still gets his one is
Okay, 11-5. We're making it respectable.
Again, still plenty of work to do. But confidence starting to grow. Oxy's looking comfortable. He's playing aggressive. They're not backing down from any fights. And that's what you want. If you're going to make a comeback, it's got to be off the backs of things like that.
One enemy
He's
remaining.
been playing actually very well in this series and just been getting shut down like that.
Right, yeah.
I mean, what is he supposed to do about Boostio just perfectly lining
Okay,
up?
I'm 100 Thieves here. My call is the fast A dart flash
He's kind of just getting a little bit unlucky.
kind of play. They know that they're one off KO, so they're playing around it already, which is good.
20-7.
Jeez.
Not bad.
But I might have expected them to be a bit too aggro
Asuna
here.
getting that orb online will trigger his ult.
It does look like they are holding for aggro of some sort. You know, it's
And they
pretty
still have
passive.
the
The
whole
thing
map
is,
to play
C9 will do something a bit crazy. They do go and get the KO ult. But they aren't going to do an A exec. Gonna come back and do a B exec, which there actually isn't that much here stopping them, really. Oh, no, we're overcooking it. No, we've had a rethink.
Too. Spotting anyone going up cat. And in case there's anyone who does tuck in through mid, you're going to see him as well.
Okay, the shock dart doesn't stop the drone.
Oh,
this trip is going to get a lot of value.
yeah, and even off the face of the fake.
Do you bring across the
drone
KO,
from
though?
EUB while everyone else was rotating A. They still
But no, the
have
KO knife
utility
sees
for moves to
nothing.
keep them
They
at
know. This guy's got to be telling them to go. They're too slow. This trip's going to get at least one kill.
Cryo jumps over the trip.
Oh, and they TP into it as well. Cryo gets, excuse me, Oxy gets 2.
30
Seppa
seconds
holding a
left.
line back. EU and Cryo, the only ones who remain. Vanity playing on the other side of the smoke. EU having to go aggressive. The trips continue to be a problem. They're a bloody nuisance. And it's another for Cloud9.
100 Thieves overthinking that round. Boostio.
Who is it that does all the drone fakes? What team was that? That just thinks that if you fucking send a drone, it wins you a round?
That KO ult there.
I imagine
Liquid, yeah, it
the
is.
majority of this conversation as the timeout's called by
Was
the Thieves
liquid,
is
yeah.
around
Yeah, don't fucking work. I mean, if you're gonna do this, if this is gonna be like a common part of your play, I always think just like learn across the map dart at least. Right?
5 rounds in a row now for the
So
defense.
you drone. Oh, we're coming B, guys.
I mean,
And then you dart.
Can be so
And then you
hard
still
to
have a
break
dart
through.
for your actual exec. And you've created some
But
pressure
again,
towards
playing
B.
This year, it hasn't played that way. At least not in America.
Oh no, yeah, I thought I was going to bed. It's because that person asked, oh, you're gonna stream Pacific? And then it's like, the Valorant gods decide, no. But then again, if 100 Thieves throw this and we get 11-13, then that would be very funny. Steak Bacon, thanks for the 8 months.
What are Zero Thieves doing?
Not very well.
Not by much though. You're right.
Oh, no, you're right.
No, you're right.
No Oxy up,
We're both right.
which is a bit
I do think
surprising.
Cloud9 have a lot going on here, and I think we've seen that play out in the last couple of rounds, but also Oxy continues to fight, and the kills are starting to
I
go
mean, this
his
is a
way.
team that you would expect to crumble. You know what I mean?
Oxy with confidence is a different animal that you have to deal with.
Oh, for
it's
sure.
a whole nother.
This is why you don't lose a fucking 3v5.
We haven't seen the Super Saiyan pop off yet, but you know, when that hits, they're starting to believe. Oxy spotted, has to take the fight. The flash is certainly going to help.
He's still gonna walk up.
Of course he is, because they know they have so many layers to this.
Okay, he does get a
There's back
TP
on both
out.
sides, but that's all it is for now.
Dude, his job in this half is to fight to the
Oh. Well, that's what they needed. They needed Cryo to just go crazy. 5v3, we don't lose this one, surely.
The 5v3 proper, clean.
Blade still up. It looks like there may be a
5v2.
setup. There it is. Oh, not able to land the shots, but the damage has been dealt. The space has been garnered. And now so much left to do for Cloud9. Cryo
Okay.
with 3 on the round.
They'll get to 12. I mean, obviously, the eco's
Really
fine.
left to wonder where it all
But-
went wrong.
Yeah, he just has to save here.
No real
damage. Gets one tapped instead.
Who was that?
It's tough. I mean, Oxy
Steak
gets
Bacon, thanks for
off
the
there,
8
but
months. And
he's
Lo-Fi
honestly been the main factor for them
Wi-Fi
having
with the
a
7
semblance
months.
of a comeback. So I don't blame him
And
for
King
trying to take all these
XD.
fights and being really aggressive like that.
Hello.
Just this time
I
he
like
punished.
money.
When you
With
give
the
a team so many
$2.
rounds to work
Oxy
with,
carry
that one
13-11.
round makes
Oh,
all the
it
difference.
came through
Now
late.
on match point.
You have to play
Oh no.
to just get to overtime. It's just it's miserable to have to try to navigate.
It's been done before by me. I believe. in
Okay, this
Oxy.
time he has an op. I was surprised he didn't have an op
An
last
op in the
round.
hands of the duelist, who again has been the main reason. Him and Moose feel like they've been the main reason why Cloud9 have prolonged this
He's
as
getting
long as
traded
they
here.
have. Blades up, dash across.
Oh my gosh, he's alive.
Space relinquished.
Okay, maybe they found that short is the weakness. They just use dash.
These are still gonna commit to this, but that dart scans.
That's crazy. C2.
Omen flash will hit everybody.
Vanity tried to find some space, tried to find some solace, and he could not. He sent into the next, and there may not be another.
Okay.
Asuna with 2.
5v2,
Moose and
GG.
Rooney trying to stand tall, trying to deliver in the face of
I'll play
5.
by
One is
Moose.
found, and that's all it'll be.
GG boys, we sleep early tonight.
100 Thieves obliterate Cloud9.
Yes, GG. Gothu, thanks for the 100 bits.
Something about the games that we cast, Doug. They're just blowouts.
Pure blowout from 100 Thieves. Good thing my pick'ems couldn't be changed, saving me for that. Tomorrow. Join Throw C. Tomorrow. Yeah, Team Secret DFM. Maybe I'll be up for part of this game if it goes map 3 or something. But I'll definitely be up for Global Paper Rex, hopefully. And so, yeah, we'll be watching this for sure. Senny G. Blowout. NRG MIBR. Close game between two struggling teams. Could be interesting, I suppose, but we shall see. Actually, what games are on Friday? That's something I needed to check. Are these games any good? Carmine Core versus Koi. No. So, yeah, I think on Friday I will not be watching that game. Sorry, Carmine Core Koi, but I don't care. When do Wolves play? They play on the Saturday Duck. Okay. I can watch this, I think. Should be able to. Yeah, and that's it. That's all, folks, is what they say. Do I think Crew can beat Loud? Yes, I do think that is possible. But goodbye. I will see you tomorrow.